pit crew's been solid all year. Get us up there in these restarts will be fun.
Yeah, that's really what I was going to ask. Was just what does it take to build back up in those points? Execution.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How is everybody doing today? Hope y'all are having a great day. Hope y'all are having a great fucking day. We got some racing from Kansas today. Starting here in about half an hour. 25 minutes. Like a boss, Jaden. Like a motherfucking boss! Alright, so... Okay, so Jaden did post his picks. Alright. So, for my pick to win today... Did you get that diecast? I have not received it yet. I ordered some diecasts on eBay, and I haven't received those yet either, which is kind of weird. But I don't think there's any mail on Sunday, so that'll probably come tomorrow. But anyway, for today at Kansas Speedway, I have Ryan Blaney as the winner. Dom has Ross Chastain winning, and Jaden has William Byron. So... yeah.
What's the best way to handle it? Is it a quick apology? Is it okay? I own this. You were in my way. I'm paying you back. However, you could do that with it.
And then later tonight, after this stream, I will end the stream probably, unless if this like ends like right before the Suns. But yeah, I will be streaming the Suns game tonight at 8.
I think that's the right way to do it. Have you received an apology?
But I think it will be 2 separate streams unless...
Victory lane after running the fence in the fall here and he apologized. But I was already on cloud 9, so I didn't give it up. Who's this guy?
But no, our driver's a little more sensitive, or at least that's the way it appears. How do you police yourself?
I don't know. It's tough, man. My biggest thing ever since growing up, you race other people how you race, right? And, you know, if they're issue dirty, then you give it back. It's an eye for an eye type deal. That's how I was brought up. So
that's kind of how it's been for you guys, right? Through your
and if you continue to do the same thing over and over, it's just going to catch up with you. You got to squash it.
Yep.
So maybe all of us just need to go squash watermelons for him, but he needs to kind of reset his boundaries. But
yeah, at least Kyle Larson from last week said it's over and over with that incident. But you're shaking your head. I guess you're going to pick your spots. Well, good luck today, and thanks for answering some questions a little out of the ordinary.
For sure.
Now you focus on winning.
I was not prepared for this.
Are you okay with them in the booth calling the race? These two, you're right with them.
Okay, Kirk usually talks good about me.
Okay.
Clint's like the eagle athlete, you know. I gotta earn it, boy.
Have fun up there. Speaking of fun, let's check in with Michael on the grid walk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm on the front row.
Hello and good afternoon, Sammy Wilson. It is Sunday NASCAR in America. Hell yeah. Real redneck shit.
Yeah, I'm just a pavement guy, so I'm not as used to it as they are, but hopefully today I can be just as good up there. It's going to be tough. Physically, mentally, running that many laps around the fence is always difficult.
I can't tell the fans enough how hard what you guys do is. It's impressive, though.
Thank you. Thanks, Mike.
Have fun. It's Audrey's 5th birthday. Happy birthday to you. How are you? Good. What do you think, Kyle? Family's all here. You're a fence rider. You ready for today? Why am I bending over?
Good. no, I'm ready. Hopefully hopefully the right side will look a little bit like this at the end of the race with some confetti on it would be nice.
What an entertaining race this is. Have fun today, bud. Hey, let's catch up with Ross Chastain. Last week we tried to do this and he was in the bathroom. Hey, buddy, how you feeling? Everything good?
Good. I already went to the bathroom this week.
Oh, good. A lot of talk about you this week, but I know you're a competitor. You put on that helmet, close that shield, and off you go.
Yeah, sometimes I do it to just cover up my haircut, but I'm good this week. You might need a helmet again.
You think the haircut's a bit off?
I hope they gave you something to go with it.
Oh, I did get a lollipop. You think they think I thought I was a little bit childish? There's Martin Truex Jr. Buddy, I was proud of you last week. Good job. Have fun today. Thanks, Mike. See what Tyler Reddick. Hey, Tyler, you look like a Formula One driver today.
Well, I appreciate it. If I'm as fast as they are, then things can go really well.
And you're notorious for being good at tracks like this. How much are you looking forward to today's ride in your MD car?
Really looking forward to it. 45's been victory lane two times in a row here, and we're hoping to make it 3.
3 in a row. You know what? I don't think it's ever been done with 3 different drivers, same car, 3 in a row. That's a little trivia for you. Let's see how it looks squeezed in here. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to Kansas. fun. Ty Gibbs. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, hi, what's going on?
I'm just making the rounds, come to see you and ask you what you think about this crazy racetrack.
Yeah, well, this is one of my favorite racetracks, Michael, and I really appreciate it. So we're going to see if we can take this 54 Camry up through that dirty air to the lead, which will be nice, and, you know, get some TV time for Mitch. I'd love to see that monster fall up front.
Well, you know how much Mitch is going to be watching today. Have fun today and drink that monster, buddy. We're going to finish up here on the grid and take it to trackside for ceremonies. We're going to get this party started here in Kansas. What a day it's going to be. Get ready for some crazy action. Let's go trackside.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise as you're able and remove your hats as the 1st Infantry Division Color Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to perform today's invocation, please welcome Senior Chaplain of Advent Health SOP and Ottawa, Brian Mann.
Dear Lord, we invite you to be present with us today. May your name be glorified in the sportsmanship of the drivers, their teams, and the fans. Please bless our nation, military, first responders, and healthcare workers. Lord, place a hedge of protection over all the drivers, teams, and fans. As our flag displays the red, white, and blue, let us display strength, beauty, and unity. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome from the 1st Infantry Division Band, Master Sergeant Jennifer Champagne.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Woo! I'm not gonna lie though, she was terrible. With all due respect, she sucked.
Thanks for being a part of Nascar.
With all due respect, I'm sure she's a great person, but she sucked.
Your way. Enjoy the race, everybody.
This week is your chance to try any Subway footlong for free, like the Subway Series menu. Just buy any footlong in the app and get one free.
Everyone loves free stuff, Chuck.
Can we get paid in the footlong?
Get it before it's gone on the Subway app.
Like a truck is being dragged through the mud. Dreams in gasoline. Like a truck.
Now during Ram season, get 10% below MSRP on the 2023 Ram 1500.
It's okay if that gave you all goosebumps.
I need to try it first.
The goosebumps are normal.
Why did we choose Safe Flight? For us, driving around is the only way we can get our baby to sleep. So when our windshield cracked, we can't drive this. We needed it fixed right. We went to safeflight.com. There's no one else we'd trust. Their experts replaced our windshield and recalibrated our car's advanced safety system. They focus on our safety so we can focus on this little guy. Safe Flight Replace.
Safe Flight Replace.
Moderate to severe eczema still disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it disrupts my skin with itch. It disrupts my skin with rash. But now, I can disrupt eczema with Rinvoq. Rinvoq is not a steroid, topical, or injection. It's one pill once a day. Many taking Rinvoq saw clear or almost clear skin, while some saw up to 100% clear skin. And they felt dramatic and fast itch relief, some as early as 2 days. That's Rinvoq Relief.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your doctor about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
What causes a curve down there? Who can treat this?
Stop typing, start talking. It could be a medical condition called Peyronie's disease or PD. You're not alone. There is hope. Find a specialized urologist who can diagnose and treat PD. Visit makeapdplan.com today.
This week is your chance to try any Subway footlong for free, like the Subway Series menu. Just buy any footlong in the app and get one free.
Everyone loves free stuff, Chuck.
Can we get paid in a footlong? Get it before it's gone on the Subway app.
Welcome to the Advent Health 400.
Is Ross Chastain have braces?
For NASCAR's drivers,
Yo, what?
it's the hottest day of the year. Previous high, 81. Today, 90 plus.
Damn.
That's before you fire these engines.
It's gonna be a good race today. Usually when it's hotter outside, it's
around this mile and a half in Kansas.
good race. And Kansas is a good race too.
Who's won a truck race at his home track?
And at the next gen, we're gonna have a good race today, yo.
To NASCAR's 75 greatest drivers of all time.
Track's more slick.
This race, Kurt Busch, cool to have you here.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate
What are the stages for today? Do we have a competition caution? I don't think there was any rain, so I don't think so. There actually, I think, is a small chance of rain later, but
Cars that are probably going to contest this win.
Hot. That means his track is going to be greasy. It's going to be slick out there. You're going to have to run up next.
no competition caution. Stage 1 will end at lap 80. Stage 2 will end at lap 165. And then the final 102 laps will be the final stage. Fuel run about 60 to 65 laps. 9 sets of tires.
For Bubba Wallace, Tyler Reddick is already feeling good with it, but yes.
Let's look at the radar. Like I said, it looks beautiful there, but I did see a small chance of rain.
Just has that extra strength here, whether it's low drag or the extra power. I see all cars competitive, but those Hendrick guys, they have short run speed. Toyota guys, more so in the long run.
Yeah, it says evening thunderstorms.
He loves the outside running right up against
But if I check hourly,
You have a lot of lane choices here. How much time do you spend searching for where you want to be at any given time?
oh yeah, not till like 9 p.m. There's not supposed to be any rain till like 9 p.m. So yeah, the race will definitely be over by then. And that'd be like 10 p.m. our time.
But on the long run, Clint, it's going
So we're good.
Because that's where you get to keep your momentum.
Well, that's the line, right? You said, how do you know the lane? The lane is that outside line. Everybody's going to be up there making this track big because it's hot, it's slick, all that's going on. That being said, maneuverability, being able to move around the track, a slide job, if you will. You're going to see a lot of that today. You're going to see some gone right, and you might even see one gone wrong.
The heat today will test these drivers and these pit crews. We're ready to race in America's heartland for 400 miles. Let's go trackside.
And now, race fans, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome Kansas City Chiefs Hall of Famer and two-time Super Bowl champion, Neil Smith.
NASCAR fan, are you ready?
Woo!
NASCAR fan, make some noise for our 400 race. Drivers, start your engines!
Woo! Alright, let's get this show on the road, motherfuckers. It's pretty foggy in here. I'm pumped.
Targets are on site.
Were you followed? No. Got the assets? It's all here, as we discussed.
I'm in position.
Should we get some lunch? Sounds good. Famished.
If you're an undercover agent, you need to be undercover. And if you want to save by bundling home and car insurance, you need Geico.
We're out to get out of there.
In pursuit.
See how much you could save by bundling with Geico.
Are you a new AT&T customer looking to upgrade your phone? You're trapped, locked into your contract for 3 years. And your phone is locked into their network too. No two-year upgrade for you, Jonathan. But T-Mobile has a way out. Introducing the Easy Unlock. Bring your AT&T locked phone and T-Mobile will pay it off and give you one of the latest 5G smartphones free. Plus, next time you're ready for an upgrade a year earlier. You're free now, little one. So are you. Just so we're clear, I did your apologies. Free your phone now at T-Mobile.
This Mother's Day, show Mom that you worship the ground she walks on, or in this case, stands on. The new anti-fatigue comfort mat from WeatherTech is a gift she'll appreciate all year round. It makes standing comfortable in the home or office and comes in a variety of colors and finishes. And for Mom's vehicle, there's cup foam, floor liner, cargo liner, and seat protector. Show Mom that she deserves the best with an American-made gift from WeatherTech.
My mom's dead, so how am I supposed to do that?
From WeatherTech.
All these Mother's Day commercials, but what if you ain't got no mom? What do you do then?
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal. It's the kind of breakfast that really sticks with you. Tyler, breakfast. Hey, buddy.
Your choice of breakfast croissant plus seasoned potatoes for just $3. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Looks like you got a corner office. Lucky.
Be part of something greater.
I need to try it first.
Kansas, home to sunshine and sunflowers, where the aroma of fresh barbecue blows heavy in the breeze. Hold on, I'm not talking about that part of Kansas. I'm talking about this one. The grittier side. The war-torn asphalt ribbed with rubber, and the sweeping winds of create chaos without warning. Racing here ain't easy. And winning is even tougher. Now strap in, it's the Cup Series on FS1.
Welcome back to the Advent Health 400. Kansas on FS1. Drivers fire up and roll off. Let's take you back to last year. Where in the spring race, Big Bush held off Kyle Larson and drove the number 45 to victory for Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin. And in the fall race here, Bubba Wallace switched over from his 23 to the 45 and doubled up for Team 2311. So the 45 won both Kansas races last year. No car number in NASCAR history since 1948 has ever won 3 straight races at the same track with 3 different drivers. So the pressure is on Tyler Reddick, who drives the 45 today. Jamie caught up with him before he climbed aboard.
I like to call Tyler Reddick Mr. Excitement when it comes to tracks like this, because you get up there at the fence before anybody, you and Larson. But what's the risk reward for you to get up there early in this race?
Well, I mean, I think in a place like this, you're just racing here. But certainly, you know, a lot of teams and drivers spend most of their practice up there in the third groove. It's important to be fast up there, but it's important to be able to move around the racetrack too. So I think for us, we'll just go where we need to. Obviously, we know that's where the speed's going to be. And I feel like we got a real good handling over McDonald's, Toyota Camry TRD up there. But it will take moving around to make passes. And from what I've seen from this team here in Kansas, they've been able to do just that.
Tyler Reddick rolling off fifth. Mike?
Thanks, Jamie. Well, boys, I got somebody rolling off on the pole. Hey, Willie B, it's Boy and the boys up in the booth. You got me?
Kyle Busch today starts 16th.
Well, man.
So we'll have some work to do, but not much.
Got to keep them that way. I would assume you're going to be running on that outside line. Do you like the outside here at Kansas Speedway? And does one end or the other give you more?
Last year's winner, Kurt Busch, is not starting anywhere today. He's in the booth. Last fall's winner, Bubba Wallace, starting 17th. My win pick today, Ryan Blaney, is starting... Where is he starting? 10th.
Crazy, but hopefully today a little bit calmer.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck out there.
Yeah, man.
All right, your Advent Health starting grid is rolling across the screen. 3 drivers have to go to the rear. Corey LaJoy had to replace an upper control arm after yesterday's practice. Ricky Stenhouse had a problem with his water temp gauge that messed with the ECU. They had to change that. And Josh Berlicki had a crash in practice. So those 3 cars will go to the back.
I got Martin Truex Jr. You got me, buddy? This is Kurt Busch up in the booth with FS1.
It is a heavy curve. Try it again.
Hey, Truex. Oh, he's doing pit roads. We'll have to come back.
All right, they're checking pit road speed, so we'll remind you it's another great day to try to win $5,000 of Clint's cash for free. Fox Bet Super 6 is your chance to win. Just download the Super 6 app on your phone now. Enter your 6-race prediction.
Can't win if you don't play.
Get your picks in before the contest closes.
So might as well play.
$5,000 at stake.
Get my fucking money.
I love you guys. Get on that app. Put them picks in. Come and get it. Love watching you guys interact with that. Got a lot of good fans out there, Mike.
All right, let's get down to pit road and to Larry Max to the bunker. Let's begin with Jamie Little.
Well, Mike, Bubba Wallace, we've talked about him. He hit the ground here at Kansas and had a pep in his step, and for good reason. We keep talking about it. He was the last winner here at Kansas. So what does that mean for today? Well, in practice, he was really happy with the setup of his car, really happy with the speed. But the focus is going to be getting comfortable running the top side of the racetrack. He's good on the bottom and in the middle, but that's never been his forte, running up top. So if he can get comfortable there, this team can execute right here on pit road. No mistakes. This 23 team really feels like they can repeat with the win. Regan Smith.
Well, Jamie, last week, Ross Chastain took over the points lead with a second-place finish at Dover, but that did not come without ruffling a few feathers on the racetrack. Contact with Brennan Poole ultimately ended Brennan's day and damaged the car of Kyle Larson, hurting his day severely as the race played out. The team told me they don't care what other teams think about them as long as they are getting results on the racetrack. They want Ross to keep that aggressive nature that he has had on the racetrack all year long as well as last season. Look for them to start third today and have to get that car to be just a little bit less edgy than what it was yesterday. Josh Sims?
Well, Regan, you gotta love it when a weekend goes according to plan, and that's the case for the 11 team of Denny Hamlin. Chris Gabehart, the crew chief, went as far to say Saturday was a dream in terms of the setup and handling of that car. Now, Denny Hamlin's been really good here in the past. Those 3 wins. Could have had a 4th last year, but they had those issues in both races on pit road. So the plan for the 11 team is to make sure they don't beat themselves. And if they don't do that, then they'll be looking at a 4th win at Kansas, Larry Mack.
Yeah, Josh, the story continues to be the weather. We've already documented in the low 90s. And what goes along with that is a track temperature over 120 degrees. Yeah, this heat, it's tough on those drivers, but it's also going to be a challenge for these crew chiefs because they're going to have to be really aggressive with adjustments to keep the balance of the car, Mike, but to try to give it grip, which is going to be hard to do when it's this hot.
90+ ambient temperature. Track temp 122. It will be at least that warm inside the race cars. We weren't able to catch up with Martin Truex, but we did listen in on the team debrief before we start here.
All right, guys. Good so far. Let's do what we did last week. Go out here and get us another win 2 in a row. I know we can do it. You guys are awesome. Good luck in there.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, with James Small, he's one of those crew chiefs that's so sneaky. He reminds me of Chad Canals back in the day. But just with the whole Truex family and success at Dover, that's why I wanted to talk to him. Wish him good luck today. He's a two-time winner here at Kansas. So they're on the gas. We'll see how this plays out.
Well, Larry told us how hot it is, you know, and that radio communication is a far cry from where it was last weekend. It's cool right now. Let's see if that heats up. Got pretty heated last week.
There's today's pace car, the all-new 2023 Toyota Camry TRD leading the field.
So, he shows the inside. Does that surprise you here, Kurt? We'll talk about William Byron.
Yeah, it is a little surprising. I mean, you want the outside, but it's just a matter of who's going to push.
Have you ever won? Ever won? Oh no, I've never won.
Staying behind you, you want to try to keep him in a box.
Well, let's find out. Here they come to the green.
Green flag! We're racing from Kansas.
This is one of those tracks where it's going to be 3, 4 wide, but this is a very uniform start. There is some gentleman respect at the initial start of the race. There we go.
Sure. Five's holding strong on that outside.
Look at this land rush. 3 wide all the way back.
So many options here at Kansas. That's why this place is so much fun to race. You just go where they're not.
Well, you have to. It's all about clean air, getting that air on your nose of your car. That's where the downforce is. The speeds that we run at Kansas Speedway, all about downforce and aero.
And that white line at the inside of the racetrack, that means absolutely nothing. There is no out of bounds here.
Yeah,
drive in the cornfield, go right ahead.
It just gives you a guide on where the banking really begins. It looks like Chastain was able to clear Larson. I didn't think that was going to happen down on the inside.
Well, you see Larson moving to that outside. That's what we're looking for. This track is going to widen out. But William Byron running on the bottom right there, driving off from him a little bit, surprises me. I thought they would all migrate to that outside relatively quick here.
Top 7 single file for side-by-side battle. Daniel Suarez to the inside of Ty Gibbs. They're going to have company on the outside. They come.
Cars everywhere.
William Byron. Does he have an issue?
Byron went all the way to the apron in the back straightaway, then came back up to speed entering turn 3. The lead.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, these boys were racing for second. Now we got Reddick.
Oh, here we go. Tyler Reddick for the lead.
You know he's going to throw it in there.
They're racing like it's the final 10 laps. Oh my God! Here comes fucking Ross.
This lap 4.
Became irresistible force meets immovable object.
Man, this is gonna be a great fucking race. Already is.
Loose on the exit.
Oh, so you just gotta lose.
These cars are. I mean, just when you're in the lead, you got that little bit of air on the nose, but here we are, still battling. Like nobody's giving up right now. Everybody wants to get this.
It's a great fucking race so far. Oh my God.
Drafted on Chastain entering the corner, covers the top, has the lead. Here comes Reddick.
Yeah, Reddick.
To stick on the bottom. He's going to drive in deep, down low. He's going to try. And now it's a matter of can he come back up and block the one and fit in this hole.
Oh, Larson! Larson around! Oh my God! Oh no! Oh man! On lap 5, racing for the lead, Kyle Larson gets spun by Tyler Reddick. This is a great fucking race so far. Like they were racing like it was the final 10 laps up there, and it's lap 5. It's lap 6. Like, oh my God. Look at this. So yeah, this is back when William Byron. So on lap 3. Oh my God, I was on lap 3 from the lead.
Savior. I think that was a product of getting that right rear on the seat.
It's probably the most entertaining first 10 laps of a race I've ever seen.
And that may have kept Byron out of what was to come.
Oh, and then don't show the Larson replay. That's perfect.
Well, a 400-mile race.
So obviously a favorite right there with all the track position. Now he's got to dig himself out of the hole.
So yeah, this is where Larson Reddick gets into him. Oh, that looks exactly like fucking the Bubba Wallace Kyle Larson wreck last year at Las Vegas. Literally same car, everything.
Well, let's ride with Ross Chastain.
jamming, trying to run the momentum all the way up.
Clear.
And like,
You hear him trying to brake, and he almost got in the back of Chastain and turned him around.
saved him. Chastain saved somebody.
Jamie?
I was just listening to Tyler Reddick's radio, and his spotter said, I'll let them know you didn't mean to do it, and that you're sorry. He goes, yeah, but I still flipping did it, and that's not good.
Yeah, I know he's frustrated with him. We've all made that mistake. It's a costly mistake. It cost Larson a lot of track position.
We are in for a day, man. Hell yeah, we are.
Bad news is we used a set of tires there really early in the race.
One thing kept this from being a huge multi-car pileup. Kyle Larson's sense of car control kept that car down off the racing surface and not up into the middle of oncoming traffic. That could have been a big one. We're under caution in Kansas.
Kyle Larson says his car is vibrating really bad.
From big cities to small towns and on main streets across the U.S., you'll find PNC Bank, helping businesses both large and small, communities, and the people who live and work there grow and thrive. We're proud to call these places home too. They're where we put down roots, and where together we work to help move everyone's financial goals forward. PNC Bank.
Ram owners.
I think they'll calm down a little bit on this next restart, but this has makings for great.
That's why it's time for you to be a Ram.
Now during Ram season, get 10% below MSRP on the 2023 Ram 1500.
I'm gonna pull over and stretch my legs.
I think he was supposed to keep left there.
What is this place?
The other side of the rest stop.
Bundles as far as the eye can see.
It's still somehow Ross Chastain's fault. That wreck was still somehow Ross Chastain's. Ross Chastain's fault entirely.
Types of jerky. This is where I live now. You could save a ton with Progressive by bundling your boat or RV with your home and auto. Hey guys! Give it away!
Choose Counter when you order ahead in the McDonald's app, and you can skip the line and get your food faster. Well played. Order ahead in the app to save time.
I need to try it first.
We remember the men and women who serve this country and all they do to keep us safe and free.
And keep in mind, William Byron, you saw that save that he made. He did that and only lost 2 spots. Or like 3 spots at the time, but...
Tyler Reddick chooses the inside for this restart. 9 drivers came to pit road. Keselowski, Briscoe, Velicki, Gilliland, Haley, Burton, Yaley, Priest, and of course Kyle Larson, who brings out the first caution flag.
Yeah, if you're,
Bumper of the 45.
if you're that far back, come in, make an adjustment, make sure the car's dialed in, take advantage of that untimely caution nobody expected. For sure, see that. Who knows where the fuel mileage and stuff like that'll, if it can land in your lap.
So now Larson's back in the last.
Track position. All about track position. Strategy could come into that equation. Service members there, love it, Kurt.
Just still kind of just sitting back, digesting everything that I just saw. Man, I'm prepped for a 400-mile race.
Yeah.
These guys were in a
You still got the whole race left.
Yeah. All right, here they come with the guy.
All right, back green.
Reddick and Ross Chastain.
Surprised too that Reddick took the bottom. I mean, with older tires, you want the momentum on the top.
It's gonna get big. This cycle will help William Byron if he was loose. I think a cycle on his tires will actually help that car come in a little bit better.
Ty Gibbs coming on the outside, 3 wide for 4th.
Wow, what a move. He just went full send on the outside in 1 and 2.
And Denny Hamlin coming in there, Truex is right there. We told you. We saw it yesterday in practice. These Toyotas, they mean business.
And we got cars everywhere. That's again why this place is so much fun and unpredictable.
4 wide off the floor. Unbelievable.
I mean, these guys are just closing doors and just kind of hard, they're going after it.
Well, is there any better chance or time to pass somebody than on a restart?
No. Time is now, and you have to pounce on it.
Of course. But it's still out of it.
Hamlin sends it into 3 on the bottom.
And if you can make that pass and stick, you keep your momentum. If you have to check up, then that will slow you up and you get swallowed from behind.
With these guys, I'm trying to get away.
Yeah, I like the outside groove there. That's that 19 car. At 11, there you go. I mean, Meyer got stuck down on the bottom. He's still loose. He's still struggling with his car.
Martin Truex to 3rd behind Reddick and Chastain. Gibbs gets another one on the inside.
Let's see if he gets clear, though.
Oop, not really.
Larson's already up to 28th.
But he had to go to
Oh,
the
yeah, a few
bottom.
more
He
spots
had
at
to
this
go
point.
where the clean air was. And so now it's a matter of cat and mouse. If you go higher, if you go low.
Ross Chastain hasn't lost sight of the lead.
We're seeing some big moves. We're seeing some game guys. Some guys that qualified poorly moving up.
What's right with Brad here?
Yeah, I was watching him, guys, and something's bad wrong with Brad. He's really struggling. Lost 5 or 6 spots on that restart, all the way to the back.
Or if he's great clear or something, and car's just off a little bit for him now.
He was one of the 7 cars that pitted, and then as Clint said on the restart, dropped all the way to the back. 99, Daniel Suarez moves up in front of Joey Logano. That 99 looks an awful lot like a very famous Porsche color, Mexico blue. That'd be appropriate for Daniel.
I like that. Bringing in the classic blue. I mean, who doesn't like blue on a race car? There's all kinds of penny blues. There's triple blue from the West Coast.
Christopher Bell alongside Gibbs now and making a spot as Larson works his way up from the back up to 28 after restarting 36th.
It's going to be a long road to hoe here, Kurt.
Yeah, it just changes the whole complexion. And you're down a set of tires, but you got to make what you can right now. And, you know, there'll be a green flag stop most likely during this first stage. And so that will allow Al to catch back up on the long run pace.
Teammates battling here for 6th.
There they are. Well, we talked about it. We saw it yesterday in practice. These Toyotas were extremely fast, right? The 2 Hendrick cars on the front row. Can the Toyotas pass them? How can they pass them? Well, they didn't have to pass them. They took care of themselves. Well, actually, one Toyota got into Larson, but William Byron almost spun out and handed them the position. Very hard to pass out here.
And see, this is where you have some of the teammate side of things, you know. With Gibbs, he's the rookie. Bell would have liked to have had that position. But Gibbs is really trying to set a tone today. He's got the speed, he's got the car. It'll be interesting to see what Bell is able to do with them over the next 10 laps or so.
Jamie, there are 6 Toyotas in this race, and all 6 are in the top 8 positions.
Definitely, so far so good. Could be a great day for Denny Hamlin. I talked to his crew chief this morning, Chris Gabehart. He said yesterday was like a crew chief and engineer's dream. Everything went as planned, from simulation to hitting the racetrack. There were no surprises and a great practice session. They said if they can execute, today could be good. He's already up 4 spots, so it's certainly going in the right direction.
Nothing better than unloading a fast hot rod on a 1.5-mile racetrack.
And you just start feeling that groove right away, and it's like, all right, just go through the motions of the checklist. Do this short run, do this long run.
That tells me the grip is there, right? The aero is there, horsepower is there, but that aero balance of the race car, when you're on these fast racetracks, these 1.5 tracks, all about aero. So when that's talking to the mechanical side of it, this is good.
Yeah, the aero portion is killer, and yeah, exactly. With the balance, that's when we'll see things start to change. About lap 25 is when the tires kind of change their attitude on the pressure buildup and the heat, and that's when we're going to see the aero match up with the mechanical balance.
So here's your pole sitter, William Byron, who's now settled into 5th place. Regan?
Well, Mike, you see him sliding back off the leaders just a little bit right now. Said the car was perfect up until that slide that he had off of turn 2. Felt like it overheated the right rear tire. Since the restart, though, he's told the team it's too free. I am going to need an adjustment on this car if we're going to be better right now.
Well, if it was free out there in clean air by itself, it's going to be even more free back here in dirty air.
Penske Ford teammates running together. Blaney and Logano for 12th place. Kyle Larson continues to work his way through the field. He is now up to 23rd.
Because before 11 a.m., I like to keep it toned down and simple, just like Taco Bell breakfast, with fluffy eggs, sausage, and a crispy hash brown. Isn't that right, co-host Rhonda?
Are we on TV right now?
I don't know.
The Barn Bar. The county's best hangout. Just got better. Here's the living smooth, with the always smooth, easy drinking Keystone Light.
The race to win my cash is on with a Fox Bet Super 6 Stage 2 contest. Download the free-to-play Super 6 app and pick 6 Stage 2 outcomes for your shot to win.
The baddest superstars on the planet are unleashed in prime time. All new Friday Night SmackDown at 8/7 Central on Fox.
You've been in an accident and you're not sure what to do. Deal with the insurance company or call James Alexander Law. You never know what you'll get if you deal with the insurance company. But with James Alexander Law, the signs are clear. We're here for you 24/7. The call is free, the consultations. And when we take your case, you'll get a legal team who will fight to get you the money you deserve. Don't get lost after an accident. Call James Alexander Law for your free consultation.
Average has no home in your yard. Lucky for you, we don't do average. Instead, we make lawn tractors that aren't just grass-cutting machines, they're task-cutting machines. In zero turns meet zero compromise. From speed to strength to stripes, they'll level up any lawn. And for the take charge type, we've got electric machines to match. There's no yard like your yard, so it needs a mower like no other. One designed for those who love to lawn.
24 laps completed Kansas. Here's an update on your Coca-Cola Racing family of drivers. Led by Denny Hamlin in third and Daniel Suarez in ninth.
Chase has been pretty quiet this weekend. That kind of surprises me. You know, his two teammates and the speed they had hasn't necessarily bounced back from the injury quite as good as I know he'd like.
He's fallen off 2 spots since the restart.
Well, you heard William Byron. He's extremely loose. I'm watching Kyle Larson try to get up through the pack, and he literally has passed a few cars on the restart, and it's been door to door to Harrison Burton back here, lap after lap after lap. Cannot go anywhere. Myron back in traffic.
Yeah, it's logjam city when nobody wants to cut you a break, and it kills the momentum. Here we go. We got a little temperature action. It's right there on the seats, on the headrest, and it's actually censored from behind the driver, where there might be a little bit of fan cooling, but the fan's just blowing hot air like a dryer. So 107 to start off right now.
That's exactly right. It might have air moving in there, but it's like a hair dryer blowing right in your face.
That was a quick check in there, but it's starting to get a little closer up front now. What I was saying about Lot 25, the Goodyear tires at tracks like this, in my mind, they just went through a cycle and it changes the balance. And now we're going to see how Toyota teammates, if they'll work together or if they're not going to work together. It's pretty early.
Truex for the lead.
Sarah 11 in tow. Look at the tow that he's getting off of those 2 cars racing side by side.
So you got to go where they're not. Look at that. Bottom lane, middle lane, top lane.
Toyota now 6 of the top 7 positions, with only Ross Chastain Chevy in 4th, separating them.
Here comes Denny Hamlin, boys. Who was the fastest in practice on the long run? Kurt?
He's got that fishing rod out, the 11 car.
And who was the other one? The
19er.
They're first and second.
Well, Reddick's going to yield there, obviously, with the box. Now it's a matter of, all right, now we're getting into the super long speed. I'm going to see who's falling off the most.
Grip tells me these Toyotas, they have the grip, they have the aero figured out for this racetrack. Long run speed.
Now watch across the 5, come up on Austin Dillon, who was looking to move down underneath Eric Jones.
Ooh, back got turned around again. And that's that give and take, right? Nobody wants to give, everybody's wanting to take, and back there, man, it's definitely tougher. It's more like you're at a bar and you can't find a chair. It's like, man, when am I going to get served here?
So hard to explain that, but it is. It's like war back there. I mean, just scratching for every single position, every inch, cannot pass. I mean, literally one of the fastest cars on the racetrack and struggling back there in traffic. I think those cars, you know, way too loose for the traffic scenario. Now they can get back up front clean air. It's going to be the only way that things handle.
He finally cleared A.J. Allmendinger to move up into the top 20.
Look at this with Gibbs. Down in there, carved right through the middle. I like that. I like the way that a car can maneuver and you're not just stuck running that top lane.
Chastain is the first Chevrolet in 5th. Michael McDowell is the first Ford in 10th. The early laps are a Toyota-thon in Kansas.
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills. If you encounter a black bear, do not run. It may stimulate the instinct to chase. Instead, make yourself appear bigger. Bigger. And speak firmly in a loud voice. Good boy. Head for the mountains.
We've come a long way in 125 years. From dirt track, super speedway, and every track in between. Never backing down. Pushing boundaries and giving it everything we've got. Yeah, we've come a long way. But there's still a lot more road to run. Goodyear, the official tire of NASCAR.
This week is your chance to try any Subway footlong for free. Like the Subway Series menu. Just buy any footlong in the app and get one free.
Everyone loves free stuff, Jake.
We get paid to footlong. Get it before it's gone on the Subway app.
I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to landscaping. I've studied soil down to the microbes. It's that level of detail I bring to my work and to my business. Straight lines and a healthy ecosystem is what I'm all about.
It's not about the cars, the speed, the action. It's not about the party or the long weekend. It's about them, the ones that gave everything. This Memorial Day weekend, we honor the fallen at America's Home for Racing, the 64th running of the Coca-Cola 600.
Gordon Ramsay is putting 15 food entrepreneurs to the test.
Make sure that we're hitting that profit margin.
He'll put his own money.
That investment will change my life.
Where his mouth is.
We care about our profits. We're running businesses.
Who will be my food star? Gordon Ramsay's Food Stars premieres Wednesday, May 24th on Fox.
USFL Week 4 action continues next. The Birmingham Stallions try to improve their record to 3-1, while the Pittsburgh Ballers want to even up their season. It all kicks off next on FS1 as William Byron comes to pit road. Regan.
Like the 24 car, William Byron, one of the first to hit pit road. Race car still shoot free. Told the team it's bouncing on the right rear, much like it was last year in this race as well.
That is a difficult combination. The right rear spring might be a little soft, or they got it too low and it shocks bottoming out, and the tire can't hold the amount of load that the car's bottoming out.
Austin Cindric is in. It'll be his first stop of the day. And no, William Byron speeding on pit road.
Oh, no.
Worse. He did that last year. He was like, thank you very much. Yeah, that sucks. Can't beat yourself.
Daniel Suarez coming to pit road as service continues on the 2 for Cindric. Kyle Busch is in. Jamie.
Kyle Busch not happy with his race car so far. Just loose center entry, could not find the grip or feel it on the right side from the start of the race. You see the wrench there, they made an adjustment in the 99 too tight, so you got a little bit of everything so far, Mike.
Ty Dillon in. 4 tires stops here at lap 39.
Yeah, everybody's bailing out now.
Jamie?
Bubba Wallace on pit road. He's been very quiet. He just driving. He's drove 12 positions he's gained since the start of the race. A 4-tire stop and an air pressure adjustment. Regan?
Ross Chastain sliding back just a little bit as this run went out. The race car too tight in the center for him, but loose on the gas off by the corner. Jamie?
Denny Hamlin making his way in as well. Things have been pretty good for Denny. He's been very quiet as he makes his way into his pit box. He got busted speeding multiple times in this race last year, something they're focused on. Don't make mistakes. A 4-tire stop. And Tyler Reddick, free early. You saw the incident just 6 laps in when he got into the 5 of Larson. Car pretty good overall. Good speed in that 45.
Harvick, Busher, Chastain have made their stops. Now Gregson and Berry are in. So is Austin Dillon, Chase Elliott, Justin Haley, and more.
Yeah, this is like the betting window right before the horse race. No pun intended with the Kentucky Derby yesterday, but everybody needs tires because you're halfway through a run. Let's go down to Regan.
Kurt, things are good right now for Martin Truex Jr. Just a little bit too tight on entry with that car to start the race off. And the 54 of Ty Gibbs, a strong start to the race for him right now. Still some room to grow in that car, though. It's just too tight for him.
Blaney, Larson, Gordon are in. So is Jones.
Keep an eye on this map. Here he comes. 11. Short pitted him a little bit. Talking about Truex is off of pit road here. Can he capitalize on this? Get that position? I think he does, Kurt.
Yeah, this is
Here he comes off of 2.
You see this a lot in Formula One. If you can undercut a guy,
Goes by him.
oh, that momentum's huge.
11 in the lead.
Yeah, I guess the 19 missed pit road. Let's check his audio. It just wasn't a clean entry to pit road, so to speak.
Pit this time. Second, not green. Second, not green. Keep rolling here. Keep rolling. Why you wait so long, man? Didn't understand you had time. I didn't know what you said.
Well, there's that heated debate I was talking about. Radio banner is warming up a little bit in the 19. We've seen that before.
So this leaves Christopher Bell, Michael McDowell, and Corey LaJoy as the drivers who have not pitted, along with Ryan Preece, Brad Keselowski, and J.J. Yaley, who are on pit road at lap 7 and can go a bit further here.
Bell's coming. Here he comes. Yeah, he's going to toss it down in there. And so what we saw, though, was just a cleaner exchange by Denny Hamlin, and he wasn't speeding. And I can get into pit road stuff later in a little bit about how things are different on a green flag stop versus a yellow flag stop.
It's a good point, Kurt. Denny Hamlin's known for pushing the envelope and getting in trouble and having trouble on that pit road. This time capitalized on that opportunity. Regan?
Looks like Christopher Bell just getting too loose as he runs, and as the car gets more laps out, I told the team, I need more grip with my car from the center off of the corner in particular.
Josh Bilicki, and so is Justin Haley. That will leave just Michael McDowell, who is the race leader, and Corey LaJoy in second place of cars that have not yet made a single pit stop today. And here's McDowell. He will give up the lead at lap 44.
Pretty clean entry in. But yeah, what I was going to say was that on a green flag stop and you're leading by 5 seconds, I never wanted to push on pit road and have an awkward penalty. Under yellow, when everybody's boxed in together, that's when pit road speed is more important, because if you give up just a little bit, 3 guys might jump by you on pit road. So green flag stops are a whole different mindset than yellow flag pit stops for a driver on pit road.
Josh Bilicki penalized too fast on pit road, and Ryan Preece makes his stop. That leaves LaJoy, the race leader, with Keselowski and Yaley and Chase Briscoe to complete this round of green flag stops. And Briscoe's been in. Bilicki serving his penalty now. Brad stopped at lap 7 on the restart, fell all the way to the back of the pack, and now has just outlasted everybody to take the lead.
Well, give Luck a chance to operate here. Stay out as long as you can. Might catch that caution.
Yeah, that's my boy Matt McCall. He always loved to leave a car out there on a long run if we were maintaining the lap times. If you're falling off like William Byron, that's why Byron was one of the first ones to pit. So it looks like Keselowski's not dropping off as quick as what might be expected.
Well, that's the play for sure. But what's
said, if you're going to end up in a lucky dog spot, then you try to, you know, hang out there for a little bit just in case there's a yellow or a wheel comes off the car or somebody brushes the fence. Tell you though, trucks just roll right in the shadow. We've got ourselves this two-horse race.
I like what you said there. All right, where's an opportunity? He's moving down, staying out of that air, but there's also, now we have lap traffic. Because all these green flag pit stops and stuff like this, the race is kind of jumbled up. You use these lappers as a pick a little bit, Kurt.
Yeah, that's where the racer craft and the art form of predicting where other guys are going to go on the racetrack, that's where you try to stay ahead of it. Go to the middle, you go high, they'll go, and now you're getting into that 10 laps on tires. This is when you want to try to make that pass.
Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex come back on track after green flag pit stop.
No, don't go to commercial. This is a good battle.
48 concluded Kansas.
It's a great battle for the lead. They just go. No, they didn't go side by side either. Fucking assholes.
Welcome to the team.
Who wants to race?
I like this team. Be part of something greater. Toyota. Let's go places.
I remember this week, Joy, telling people that Geico has been offering savings for over 85 years.
There's really a
That's like
battle
an
for the
offer
lead
we
going on, and they went to commercial.
And did you know that Geico offers motorcycle insurance? Oh, my lips are burning. Ah, now my lips are actually burning.
Geico. Over 85 years of savings and service. See how much you could save at geico.com.
It's too hot. Oh, this is too hot, mate.
Here's your biggie bag. All that food for $5, that's my go-to.
Ooh, that's my ride or die.
Just like you and me. Bag boys. Bag boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we bring your food?
You can always bet on Biggie. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag.
The Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, sponsored by Marina
So
World.
Truex took the lead from Hamlin.
Tomorrow and Tuesday at 7 Eastern on FS1.
You've got Verizon Home Internet.
Literally, they were racing side by side for the lead. They were like, "Yeah, let's go to commercial. Let's go to commercial."
Starting at $25 per line per month for 4 lines. Start saving now with Mobile Plus Home Discount. So gain more, watch more, and save more. Switch now. Add Verizon Wireless and add up your savings. Only on Verizon.
Toyota Certified Used from Burdick Toyota is a really smart buy. Choose a Toyota Certified Used Corolla, Camry, RAV4, Highlander, or Tacoma, including hybrid models. Then get today's best APR rate at Burdick Toyota and Cicero. Better new cars really do make better used cars. So all of our hand-picked pre-owned Toyota models offer terrific value, and so do our other carefully chosen used rides. Find better used at Burdick Toyota and Cicero. Shop BurdickToyota.com.
The Savannah Bananas played next door here last night. Took Clint Boyer out to the ball game. Didn't think he was going to make it back for today's race. Austin Dillon.
That was Austin Dillon throwing the heat, and the heat was a banana, a gold-painted banana. Could not believe the job that he did, but just what a great experience. Fun. My gosh, is it fun.
Looked like a boomerang he was throwing. And Austin Dillon played in the Little League World Series.
Sure did.
He did?
Should have known he was going to
I didn't know that.
throw a heater right down the pipe.
So Martin Truex to the lead.
I did not know that.
Just like we talked about, he was in position when it counted. Then he got in that dirty air of the lappers. He moved around, got in position, and made that pass. Used them as a pick.
Oh, we got a wheel loose from the 14 on pit road.
That will be a caution.
Down the road by itself. That is not a good sign.
That would be the left front.
Well, so he stopped, and now is another crew going to grab that tire? This was
Maybe not actually.
in safety meeting on will NASCAR throw a yellow, and it looks like the tire's going to.
Yeah, no, so we're good. We're gonna stay green.
Good call. Got all the way down to the pit road. He almost got on pit on the racetrack. That would have been a penalty. Backing down pit road saved some people some vacation. Yes.
Tough break for Chase Briscoe, who had pitted at lap 7, and then has ridden out a full tank here, but now he will go laps down. Yeah, was already having trouble. Fifth place, Brad Keselowski also pitted at lap 7 and is still on the racetrack.
Pitted on an untimely caution, had something going on there, had to pit and made it worse with the wheel not being tight. Costly air for the 14th car.
Just Brad and J.J. Yelin are on that cycle. Here comes Bubba Wallace, 6th place. There's Eric.
Well, Mike, just the update, the 6th car of Brad Keselowski, he was extremely tight to start the race, in particular on exit. They pitted, made an adjustment, topped it off with fuel. Not 100% certain, but they may try to stretch this right here.
That's almost what it's starting to look like. So Chase Briscoe will get a pass-through for the uncontrolled tire, a very minor penalty compared to if that had happened last year. Yeah, it'd be a vacation for several crew members. Brad's strategy now. He's not been on pit road since lap 7.
Yeah, this is interesting, Mike. So he pitted with 73 laps to go on the stage. Went back racing with 71 laps to go. I'm looking at my fuel predictor, and it factors in pace, throttle time, and all of that. And right now, this is, we feel like he was full, as Regan reported. Right now, I'm sure where he can go about 20 to 21 more laps on his tank of fuel. And if you look at it right now, there's 22 laps to go in the stage.
Okay. Now, Christopher Bell, a lap ago, whips past Brad Keselowski. And Bell is an interesting story here. He is the now 7th place car. He was in 5th prior to the green flag pit cycle. But because he came in 4 laps later than the leaders, they got out on fresh tires 4 laps sooner, and that is why Christopher Bell is now 15 seconds behind.
And that's also why you heard frustration out of Truex. Why did you keep me out a little bit longer? Frustrated, lost that lead. But you cannot be the last one on pit road. You will lose.
Wasn't that the same frustration he had last week early in the race? Why did you pit me later? And James Small said, we have a plan.
Exactly.
And they ended up in victory lane.
You gotta like it when a plan comes together, but I'm back on Keselowski and Matt McCall and the wizardry on what they're trying to do. If this pulls off, they'll have an extra set of tires. You know, if the yellow comes out at the stage break here in 20 and he makes it on fuel, they will have an extra set of tires to use and maneuver later in the race. It's like an extra $100 bill in your pocket.
Well, right now it's still paying off. If he can remain up there and keep this track position, he bettered himself probably 20-some spots inside the top 10 here. He was down and out almost last.
Still a long 19 to go. Yeah, slip sliding around on those banana peels.
You say wizardry, that old wand's getting a little bit shorter here.
Let's see how it plays out.
61 laps complete. Mark Truex leading. Let's take a look at today's right combination, sponsored by Subway.
Well, Mike, this may be hard to believe, but it has to do with Toyota and Kansas Speedway. They have 10 wins at this speedway, including 5 of the last 7. 1 year ago, Kurt Busch driving the 45 Toyota won the race. Toyota's had 4 of the top 5, all 6 in the top 10, and led a combined 171 of 267 laps. In the fall, Bubba won the race driving the 45, and Toyota's had 4 of the top 5, and led a combined 94 of 267 laps. All this could be the Subway right combination for the Toyota camp to get their 11th win at Kansas and their 4th win of 2023.
First Chevrolet in the race is Suarez in 5th. The first 4 is Blaney in 8th. The Toyotas 1 through 4, the 6 and the 7 right now.
You know how I knew they were fast here?
Because you're talking to me.
All the brass showed up. I saw all the Toyota brass, all the manufacturer brass showed up here wanting that picture in victory lane. They like what their odds are.
Okay, I can see your strategy there. I might have saw that's a Ford down there earlier. I don't know. And then there's plenty of GM peeps, but I see what you're up to there, boy.
Harrison Burton got into the wall here a lap ago.
A little scrape. Too bad. Good save.
Good save. Great save.
Yeah. And Kyle Larson is working on the top 10. Here he is against Kevin Harvick, the lap car of Josh Bilicki there. Makes a little room.
Excuse me. Yeah. Gotcha.
That worked perfect, Kurt.
That did. I thought he was going to carve all the way to the 8th.
I did too.
And go 3 wide on Harvick, but that's a respect move for Larson to pass Harvick that way while they're working through the lap car.
I think Harvick and Bilicki both gave him a lot of respect too.
Moves it up to 11th. He restarted laps 36th.
I was going to say, man, on a mission. Here we go again. It's just choosing a lane somebody's not in. And
Looks like fucking Truex is gonna be Mr. 69.
I think the key to this racetrack is just the stick and the way that the car will work on entry. Cars that are complaining and are dropping off pace don't have that corner entry speed.
Well, you nailed it. I think that key is whatever setup you figured out last year. They're still using it today, and it's still working.
My car was pretty good.
And the Red Sox lost, so that sucks.
Truex, Hamlin, Reddick, Gibbs in command.
Hopefully the Suns can win tonight, tie up the series.
Being a NASCAR fan just got even more rewarding with the free Fan Rewards loyalty program. Earn reward points and redeem them for merchandise, tickets, VIP experiences, and so much more. Earn points from the track or at home. Check in on your phone, complete your profile, or play fantasy racing to score your first points. Join and start earning today. Visit NASCAR.com/rewards to learn more now.
When I started as a stunt driver, I had to create my own path. So I got in my Ford and I got to work.
Alright, so this is lap 69.
I just trained. And now I can confidently say that I'm one of the top drivers in this industry.
Get crafts, sporting goods, restaurants, and the future of NASCAR all from your neighborhood. DoorDash.
USAA? Huh? You were in the military? No, my grandpa was. He passed membership to my mom and me. Oh, yeah. If your spouse, parent, or grandparent served, they could pass it to you. I'll check it out.
USAA, the military community.
Martin Truex Jr. is Mr. 69, unfortunately.
Yeah, I got one. How about the best network in Nashville? Let's invent that.
That's what we do here.
Quick survey. Who wants their internet to work pretty much everywhere? And it needs to run smooth, like super smooth.
Hey.
Here comes Hamlin, though, for the lead.
Because we're busy.
Maybe he'll get that stage win. Maybe if this happened a few laps earlier, that'd be nice.
Come again? Sorry, what was that?
Introducing the next generation.
Hamlin for the lead.
Only from Xfinity. The future starts now.
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills. If you encounter a black bear, do not run. It may stimulate the instinct to chase. Instead, make yourself appear bigger.
Ooh! Lap car.
Bigger.
Oh yeah, Hamlin, use him as a pick. There you go. Ooh.
Good boy.
Yeah, fuck you, Truex.
Head for the mountains. For the lead, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex. They are 10 seconds ahead of the field. Now here comes Brad Keselowski, who just stopped for fresh tires. He should blast right through here.
Man, I was so excited to see if they were going to stretch it to the end, but they were losing so much lap time. They had to just avoid come in, put on tires, and try to stay only one lap down.
I was going to say, you nailed it right there, Kurt. Very important to get by these leaders right here. You get trapped 2 laps down, big trouble. Day's over.
And while we were in break, Willie Reed out into the wall and has come back to pit road for repairs.
Oh, that sucks.
This keeps getting worse.
Here's what happened. Lose. Ooh, right in front of Daniel Suarez.
He got in the wall, but again, it saved him.
Yeah, he's getting good at that. But hey, right rear wall. Oh, thanks, Wall.
He has apparently caught whatever Joey Logano had last week.
The yips?
No, the into the wall. And oh my gosh, it's going to be one of those days.
It happens that way sometimes. So you got a pole sitting car and you feel overconfident, and you ended up with just too free of a balance, and now you got to deal with it for 400 miles.
You know, you hear him talking about bouncing on that right rear. I'm thinking that car's too low and it's riding on that shock. Just keep sending that suspension to solid, and it'll come out from underneath them in a hurry.
15th here. Here is Logano having a much better day than last week. Racing Josh Berry as Alex Bowman continues to heal up from a broken vertebra. From sprint car racing.
Steady Eddie doing exactly what he needs to do to fill in.
Steady Eddie. Jamie?
It has been a difficult weekend for the 22 and Joey Logano. That debacle last week, it was one problem after another 31st place finish for the 22. Yesterday they unloaded first practice run, they brought it right back in, wanted to make changes, threw a bunch of changes at it. Caution came out, he never got to go back out on the track, so the team did not know what they had today. Joey saying it just will not turn. He qualified 6th, but now he's fallen back to 15th.
Kevin Harvick, 13th. And Chase Elliott.
That's a flip side of that conversation, Larry. You know, you said that we heard Denny Hamlin's crew chief there talking about just the weekend's perfect, right? Everything was set up accordingly. Didn't have to turn a bull, wedge bolt, nothing. Everything was exactly according to plan and what the sim gave us for this weekend. That 22 car sim's definitely got some sort of virus going on. Not spitting out the right information.
No, I like it when you find that zone. When you're in the zone, crew chief, engineer, driver, that's when things just start to slow down and you're able to digest it. But Chase has actually gained 11 spots since the last caution. Larson is obviously digging out a huge hole that happened early on. Hendrick cars are moving forward.
Yeah, Larson's up to 10th.
Regan can update us on Larson, who's on his way up to 10th place.
Well, Mike, he is digging out of that hole that Kurt just mentioned, but so far it's going very well inside the car. The car is perfect through turns 3 and 4. He's going the team. Turns 1 and 2. Just a little bit of work to do there. He's a little bit through 3. But very calm and collected for Kyle Larson right now.
Doing what you need to do, not making mistakes. Had a green flag pit stop, capitalized on that. The race being spread out like this. When it was jumbled up on a restart, he couldn't make any hay at all. 2, 3 wide in front of him, a lot of dirty air. The race is spread out, and he could methodically pass them one by one.
Here are the standings coming into the race. We'll award stage points here in 2 more laps for stage 1.
Stage points so important with these teams. Heard Bubba Wallace tell us how important that is and how desperate they're needing stage points to get back in this points game. Then on the flip side of that, the playoff picture. Once you get into that playoff, get in through the stages, that's that padding that you need.
That's Denny Hamlin about to knock around or that stage win, and those are the big points, the big ones that roll with you. Brad's just trying to hang on to that lead lap.
Well, 1 down. He was 2 down.
Yeah, he's just got
sorry. He's the tail end of 1 down. He can stay in front of Denny, and he will. Denny Hamlin gets the stage win in Kansas.
So Denny Hamlin wins stage 1.
Here, and his second stage win of the season.
Larry.
Denny Hamlin, stage 1 winner from Martin Truex, Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick, and Daniel Suarez.
Verizon Frontline is the advanced network of first responders on the front lines. Built to prioritize first responders. Built for extreme conditions. Built for the most reliable 5G network in America. Verizon is the #1 network choice in public safety. Because when seconds count and lives are on the line, the people we rely on need technology they can rely on. From the network America relies on.
You demand the most out of your footwear, like safety toe protection, electrical hazard protection, waterproof oil and slip-resistant rubber outsoles, and Skechers air-cooled memory foam for all-day comfort. Keep dry, comfortable, and protected with Skechers footwear.
I need to try it first.
Ray Magliozzi here. You need parts? eBay Motors ensures a guaranteed fit. Hey, Dave?
Yep. Wait.
Oh, those new wipers.
They're small.
Just go to eBay Motors where the check means a guaranteed fit. That's right.
It's time to hit refresh, to be buttoned up, to feel your best and look it. By using Just for Men shampoo and hair color to eliminate gray in 5 easy minutes. It's time to look forward. Just for Men shampoo in color.
Remember how lucky we are to get to do this every week?
We remember the racing, the action,
I'm speechless. This is the greatest day of my life.
the calls, the community. But when we look back, we also need to remember the men and women who serve this country and all they do to keep us safe and free.
For COPD, ask your doctor about Breztri. Breztri gives you better breathing, symptom improvement, and helps prevent flare-ups.
Breztri won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
If you have COPD, ask your doctor about Breztri.
Stage 1 is in the books. Time for our Credit One Bank ones to watch. Let me guess. No, who you got your eye on?
Do you know what I'm going to say? Anybody with a Toyota, I mean, they are dominant, absolutely dominant today.
Yeah, so far I'm liking Kyle Larson's rebound, so that's who I'm watching. The way that he stays calm, he's just like Zen mode running through the field.
Ty Gibbs, you know, he's running third right now, and if he can run with these veterans at 2311 and Joe Gibbs Racing, wow, he's having a pretty good day.
Absolutely.
Larry Mack.
Yeah, Mike, I've got my eye on the only driver that seems like he can run up near the front that doesn't have a Toyota inside that race car, and that's Daniel Suarez in that 99 car. He finished in the top 5 there. We saw him practice yesterday. If you look at his last 8 races, he only has 2 top 20 finishes, so it's actually good to see him running up front.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Chase Elliott. We haven't heard a lot from Chase today. 2018 winner. Started back in 21st today, has worked his way up to 13th. He's definitely somebody we're going to have to watch in this next stage. Back to you, Mike.
Jamie Mack, thank you. Those are your Credit One Bank ones to watch.
You know, obviously I was talking about the Toyotas and they're the fast and the speed. The ones to actually watch is this pit road. Whoever can beat each other. Looking at those 2 cars right there, Mark Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin. Whoever's team can put that car out front in front of the other one when time's right, that could be the winning combination. Probably will be.
Yeah, this is just the second stop of the day. There's still so much more work that they have to get through, but again, it's minimizing mistakes. And here we have a yellow flag pit stop where you can lose a lot more if you're not on your lights or if the pit crew stumbles just a little bit.
Austin Cindric will get the free pass here at the end of stage 1. Here come the lead lap cars to pit road. Jamie.
45 of Tyler Reddick led 23 laps already today. Felt okay taking off. Builds free. Gets almost as loose as it did in the first run, so they want to go more on those adjustments from the first round to stops 4 tires there. 11 of Denny Hamlin felt okay. A little bit free. Said, let's try an adjustment here. A little wedge adjustment for him in a 4-tire stop right here.
The 19 of Martin Truex Jr. was good initially after the green flag stop, but it went bad loose into turn 1 and needs rear grip everywhere in the 54. And Ty Gibbs liked the adjustments they made that run, but he doesn't have any rear grip right now.
And here's your race off pit road, sponsored by Ram. With the first 3 cars holding position, Daniel Suarez picks up 1.
Red, I was hating. I was going to have to circle that one.
Yeah.
-5 for the 45.
Saw that one. Hard to make up what you lose on pit road, Kurt.
You just got to roll your sleeves up and get after it.
Mark Rita, an original employee of Fox Sports, passed from cancer Friday. He started as a graphic operator on Fox NFL, produced Arizona Diamondbacks baseball, winning a World Series ring, and was on the faculty at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism at Arizona State. The ultimate team player, in his 40-plus year career, Mark worked with many of our Fox NASCAR team. Mark Rita was 65.
I got a heart like a truck. It's been drugged through the mud.
Ram owners have heart for being fearless, determined, and bold. That's why it's time for you to be a Ram.
during Ram season, get 10% below MSRP on the 2023 Ram 1500. And Doug.
What do we always say, son? Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
They only pay for what you need.
That's my boy. And you get out there and you make us proud, huh?
Bye, Uncle Emu.
Stay off the freeways. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty.
There's your biggie bag. All that food for $5, that's my go-to.
Ooh, that's my ride or die.
Just like you and me. Bag boys. Bag boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we bring your food?
You can always bet on Piggy. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $5 Piggy bag.
The Birmingham Stallions battle the Pittsburgh Maulers. The USFL next on FS1.
I had a lot of bad days with gout, but that one was the wedding cake. Even with medicine, my uric acid was still too high to stop painful gout buildup. Then a gout specialist told me about Cristexa.
Cristexa is a prescription medicine for adults with gout whose symptoms are not controlled by other gout medicines.
I learned Cristexa quickly starts working to break down gout buildup.
Cristexa is an infused medicine. Serious life-threatening allergic reactions can occur while taking Cristexa. Tell your doctor right away if you have symptoms such as shortness of breath, trouble breathing, dizziness, itching, or swelling of the throat or tongue. Cristexa is not recommended if you have high levels of uric acid without a history of gout. Do not take Cristexa if you have a rare disorder called G6PD deficiency or favism. Before receiving Cristexa, tell your doctor if you have a history of heart problems and all the medicines you take. Cristexa may cause gout flare-ups, allergic reactions, nausea, bruising, sore throat, constipation, chest pain, and vomiting.
I received Cristexa for about 6 months. Now I'm in control, not gout.
Find a doctor who specializes in gout at goutdocnow.com.
Oh, I'll be gone. Welcome back to the Advent Home 400 from Kansas on FS1. We're at the end of stage 1. The Standells sang about dirty water. Larry's going to sing about dirty air with his Toyota Cutaway car.
You know, one thing you'll hear today at Kansas Speedway is a driver talking about being in dirty air at this fast mile-and-a-half racetrack. So let's go to our Toyota Cutaway car inside the Toyota Tech Center, and let's kind of show you what he means by being in dirty air. Now, this is a car that's out front in clean air. It has downforce on the front, downforce on the rear. But if there's a car that's behind this car or back in traffic, it's in the wake of that lead car. It's going to start to feel the effect even 15 to 20 car lengths back. The closer it gets to that lead car, it starts to take more and more downforce from that car. When it gets real close to it, it has completely changed the handling characteristics, and that's why today, Mike, you'll see drivers moving around, yes, looking for grip and speed, but their big thing they're looking for is to get out of that dirty air.
Thanks, Larry. Harrison Burton makes a late stop to top off as we get ready to resume here. Tyler Reddick's team had trouble with the jack. That's why he came out of the pits back in 9th place. Let's get an update on the 99.
You know who we're missing today? We're missing Andy. Where's Andy at?
Told him he was doing a great job of running the bottom. Now, his only complaint was that the car was just a little bit free everywhere, where they told him, we're going to make a wedge adjustment in that last caution. He said, hey, let's not go too far with this. I like being a little free so I can run the top, guys.
Harrison Burton's stop was to retighten the right front lug nut, and Kyle Busch had a problem on his stop. He had to back up into his stop so they could tighten a lug nut, and then he got for speeding on the exit.
Oh, great.
Here's some Kyle Larson audio. He's in 8th place.
I looked up over where the patch was, but it has kicked out of me multiple times about Tyler apologizing. Yeah, no, that's fine. I got tired. I had no run. You're trying to get fine. It's fine.
All good?
Nothing phases that kid. Every single time something happens, it just doesn't phase him. Never leaves his cool.
No problem, no drama. Just put me back behind the wheel.
All right, we're going to listen in on the 99 spotter, Brandon the third, as they come to the Geico Restart Center.
Green flag.
You all are better connected here. Here's a big push out back here. You gonna push it? Saw myself down there.
Did not push it. Into the inside, took the position.
Oh, they have to check up.
Oh, he's in trouble still. Ooh, Suarez almost got turned around.
I mean, it all started with Blaney on the bottom, and he had to check up big, and it was like a chain of events all the way up to the top.
He moved up, trying to make a block on that car on the outside. It was a dark car. I couldn't tell which one it was, but almost turned him around.
That cost Suarez 8 positions as the battle for the lead is back on.
So this is important. Watching those two cars, there's without a doubt that Martin Truex Jr. 19 car has the short run speed. Did they make an adjustment there that he can match the long run speed of the 11? That doesn't surprise me there. Saw the same thing the last run.
But what this is right now, it's an arm wrestle right now of who's going to take the lead and get the clean air, the most clean air early in a run, and Truex wanted it big time.
Third place, 3 wide. And Chastain pops up in front of Ty Gibbs to take that spot. 3 wide behind them. Here comes Chase Elliott, bottom of the racetrack, bottom to top.
Yeah, he sure did. Clear, buddy. Now he's going to try to roll the momentum off top side, and he will clear Bubba Wallace down the back straightaway. That was a bold move.
Did you see Bubba Wallace move up and take the air off the nose of Larson? Just what Larry was talking about in that cutaway car. Took the air off of him. He shot to the outside, had to lift out of the gas very tight.
Pretty wild, these guys. I mean, there's so many different battles to choose from, and then here these guys have been stuck side by side. Are you going to get the take, get going, get single file?
Coming off 4, Reddick turned down underneath Ty Gibbs, completed the pass, and now closes off the high line.
And then Bubba was able to make a move back and take that spot back away from Chase Elliott.
So out there, 54.
That's Josh Berry moving up on Daniel Suarez.
Not a good restart at all for Suarez. Now we're mired back in traffic, lost all the clean air that we had gained. Time to start over.
Yeah, his car might be fine, but he got blitzed by Blaney on the inside, and as soon as your momentum is taken away and you get caught in a spot you don't want to be in, it's like you're just on one foot, and everybody else has got 2 to run by you.
I'd say it. You heard that. You heard it in his spotter. His spotter told him, coming to you, here comes the help. Did not tell him that he's going to the inside to make the pass. I know, probably saw that in his mirror and elected not to go down and make a block, but that block, or the lack thereof, is what put him back there in a traffic.
We have got a 23-11 Big Mac. Sorry, I mean, I was looking at all of this. I'm like, boys, these were all teammates with each other at 23-11 in a certain capacity. And it's like, God, everybody just settle here.
Well, Bubba Wallace just about shaved the nose off of Ty Gibbs' car, coming up in front of him there.
So there's the short run speed. We just talked about it. Now Denny's drove back to him. The problem might get to the inside of it here.
He'll side draft him all the way down the front.
The last time it took lappers. Used a lapper to make the pass.
Truex back on his door. It's going to be a matter of will Denny slide up in front of him and take away the momentum.
I don't think he's going to get it done yet. Hanging on the outside, Truex, here he comes back. Off of 2.
These Toyota guys know that they've got a one-up, and it's a matter of who's going to be in position the longest.
It takes me exactly back to what I just said. The 11, Denny Hamlin, he's going to need some help, and there's no lap traffic. Obviously, right off of a restart, lap traffic is nowhere in sight. He's going to need that pick. Might have to just ride here, Kurt.
Yeah, I'll tell you, 45, though, Reddick must have slipped up because he's getting swallowed up by a bunch of cars right now. He was just battling for third, and it just continues to slide a little further back. But, I mean, these guys, again, we talked about Hendrick, we talked about with the Toyotas, with 2311 and JGR, that's who we're seeing. The cream is at the top.
Notice right front of the 5 when it went by. He's been in the back of somebody. The lettering was rubbed off of his right front tire.
Wallace on Chastain for 3rd place.
It's off the right rear, too. It tells me he's been in the wall, Kurt.
Yes, I believe you're right. Hey, we just saw Chastain when somebody drove by. All right, well.
Hey, now.
Baby steps.
Too soon.
It's got a long way to go.
Blaney in 7th. Christopher Bell drops low in turn 3. Single file in front of them.
All there, that's it.
Blaney is the first Ford in 7th with Harvick in 12th.
Here comes that battle for the lead again. Denny's a faster car on this long run, but somehow, some way, he's going to have to make this bottom work. Maybe a slide job curve.
This is that opportune time. That right there, that percentage chance of sliding up now, do it. Just take it.
There it is.
Yeah. You were feeling it too, Boyer. I mean, you're this many laps into the run. It's about time to start taking that move.
And if you wait too long, you get stalled out back there behind that leader, and you start wearing your stuff out. In that wake that Larry talked about, you really lean on the right front. You can get that car tight and get yourself in trouble, and all of a sudden that advantage goes away.
It's a little cat and mouse already. This is
Here he comes back.
Yeah.
Truex on the bottom.
I'm liking this.
Denny didn't get off of 2 very good at all.
These guys,
Is there a point at which this becomes aggravating? Or one or the other of these two?
the point of racing a teammate is to show the respect and to have that, back and forth. And right now, one guy's car might be better for this run. This guy's car might be better for that portion of the run.
But you got to get it sorted out because the third place car, Bubba Wallace is catching it. That's why you need. Jamie, you got something on Blaney?
Yeah, Ryan Blaney, the best running Penske driver right now, but talking to his crew chief, Jonathan Hassler, he told me that the nose changes and aero changes that they made in the off-season really hurt Team Penske on the mile-and-a-half tracks. They've been really trying to figure out something to move the needle, and they found it a little bit in practice for Blaney, but right now he's just saying he is so tight, screaming on the radio after the restarts. Just terrible, he says.
He is the first of the 4, with Harvick right behind him and Almirola. 100 laps complete in Kansas. Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex just trading the lead back and forth at will.
My A1C was up here. Now it's down with Rebelsis.
His A1C?
It's down with Rebelsis.
My doctor told me Rebelsis lowered A1C better than a leading branded pill.
And that people taking Rebelsis lost more weight. I got to my A1C goal and lost some weight too.
Rebelsis isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't take Rebelsis if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2 or if allergic to it. Stop Rebelsis and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Gallbladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Rebelsis with sulfonylurea or insulin increases low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Need to get your A1C down?
You may pay as little as $10 per prescription.
That rocking chair would look great in our new house.
Not a new house, eh? Well, you should definitely see how Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Nice tip. I'll give you $2 for the chair.
2? That's a Victorian antique.
All right. How much for the recliner then?
Wait, how did that get out here? That is definitely not for sale.
Is this a yard sale?
If it's in the yard, then it's for sale.
Here we go.
Geico. It's easy to switch and save on homeowners and renters insurance.
Now this is the best idea ever. The all-new Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla from Papa John's. We put the bold flavors of Doritos Cool Ranch all over our signature flatbread style sandwich and created the zestiest flavor mashup ever. Oh, and some Doritos Cool Ranch dipping sauce? We thought of that too. Get the new Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla before it's gone. Only at Papa John's.
I need to try it first.
We remember the men and women who serve this country and all they do to keep us safe and free.
What if you could make analyzing a big bank's data no big deal?
Go on.
Well, what if you partner with IBM and Red Hat, use a hybrid cloud solution to connect data across multiple systems globally, then analyze all that data with Watson?
Okay, but this needs to meet...
I ordered food. Who do I think will win stage 2? Probably Hamlin or Truex.
In real time. Check. To make quick decisions.
Check. And check. That's the hybrid cloud solution IBM and the global bank created. What will you create? IBM. Let's create.
Been a big week in Kansas City. Brooks and Dunn Thursday night. The trucks Saturday night. There's the Western Auto sign. His very glad sign by DW. And the Savannah Bananas, of course, last night for some of our crowd. And here at the Speedway, Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex. Wow. So in Clint's Super 6 contest, here we are in stage 2. But at the end of the race, which of these drivers will be ahead and by how many positions? Right now, that number is 2. Truex in second. Chastain in fourth. We know what the odds are on that. For whatever reason, always has some sort of caution comes out. It just flips this race for all sorts of frenzy. And if that happens, you never So Denny Hamlin has...
It is 88 degrees in Kansas City, Kansas. Caution. Ha ha, Syndic! Fuck you, Syndic. Get fucked, bitch.
At the end of the stage and got the free pass. And now he brings out the second caution for cause of the day at lap 109.
I think he had a flat.
He was running 19th.
Got into the wall very early, rode it all the way around. That right front's down, Kurt.
Yeah, that's been the trouble spot. Is turn 1 entry. Cars will load up, and he had a flat before he got there.
Yeah. That's it down, turning right into the fence.
It's a weird spot to have a tire go down.
Yeah, but you want it there.
Oh.
You don't want that thing to blow out in the middle of the corner.
And there's a wheel.
It's a little different there.
You got just a wheel.
Hit it that hard.
I think the wheel come off.
Fuck you, Syndic.
I think the nut was off of it.
One nut, no love.
The wheel came off. We've seen this. Yeah, the wheel fell off. There's no nut on it. That's what happened. The wheel, it actually runs around on the ball joint or something there, and it just cuts that alloy wheel right in half.
Just like one of those Haas tool cutters on a lathe. It just goes right through the wheel, and
nut was off of it, the wheel falls off and still holds on somehow, and it'll ride around in that rim and cut that thing right in half.
So let's talk about
there's a bolt on the bottom of the A-arm, and if that wheel wobbles, it'll just sit there, to Mike's point, and cut it just like you put it in a lathe.
So let's talk about who benefits here. Brad Keselowski on the stage-ending caution took the wave around, and this caution will put Keselowski solidly back on the lead lap.
I like it.
I think I saw the lug nut right behind that truck on the ground.
I like
The water bottle?
You were hot with that circle
I
pin.
saw something shiny. Hey, you think it's hot out there? Boys are drinking some water today.
90+ degrees ambient temperature.
That lug nut's somewhere in this racetrack.
Who is involved in this caution? Syndic.
It's going to be busy. Here they come. Jamie.
Well, the wall is 17th to 3rd. Pretty happy driver right now. Car's pretty neutral. Could be a little bit tighter, so they'll make a slight adjustment with air pressure and 4 tires there. Denny Hamlin, same thing. Said he wants to be just a little bit tighter for the exit of the turns. Wants a little bit more of that last adjustment and a clean windshield there. Regan.
Truex Jr.'s team told him, we see what it's doing in the data. We will tighten your car up some for this next run. And the one car, Ross Chastain, has been loose all day. This run, though, it was better. It stayed tight the whole run, and he liked the consistency of the car.
Here's your race off pit road.
Chase Elliott seen backing up in the background right there, guys. Had trouble. I don't think they got the lug nut on or something. Costly air. Just
Chase Elliott.
This equation for the lead. Had to back up. Put the left rear seam working on it. I think the lug nut wasn't on.
Man, that'll drop them all the way to the back. These boys stay tough up pit road.
Well, they're battling just as hard in the infield as they are out in the racetrack here in Kansas.
Love it.
Known as a passionate artist, known for loving everyone, known for getting everyone together. No one wants to be known for cancer. It can be. Keytruda is known to treat cancer. FDA approved for 16 types of cancer, including certain early stage cancers. One of those cancers is triple-negative breast cancer. Keytruda may be used with chemotherapy medicines as treatment before surgery, and then continued alone after surgery when you have cancer and are at high risk of it coming back.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, fever, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, including immune system problems. If you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant, receive chest radiation, or have a nervous system problem.
Keytruda is an immunotherapy and is also being studied in hundreds of clinical trials exploring ways to treat even more types of cancer. It's true, Keytruda from Merck. See all the types of cancer Keytruda is known for at Keytruda.com and ask your doctor if Keytruda could be right for you.
I watched my first race yesterday.
You're on the team, kid. It's orientation day.
Hey, new guy. Let's get you up to speed.
Let's go.
Your workspace is ready. Looks like you got a corner office.
Be part of something greater. Toyota. Let's go places.
It's time to hit refresh, to be buttoned up, to feel your best and look it by using Just for Men shampoo and hair color to eliminate gray in 5 easy minutes. It's time to look forward. Just for Men shampoo in color.
If you choose curbside when you order ahead in the McDonald's app, you won't have to wait in line when you get here. Genius.
Here you go, thank you.
Order ahead in the app to save time.
The magic never leaves you when you stay with the Disney Resorts Collection, following you along everywhere you go, making every moment special, even more surprising than your last, and bringing you extra time in any of the 4 theme parks every day. Now you can save up to 25% on rooms at select Disney Resort hotels. Why would you stay anywhere else?
Saturday, Fox showcases some of MLB's biggest stars. Manny Machado leads the Pirates against Mookie Betts and the Dodgers, or you'll see the defending World Series champion Astros battle Tim Anderson and the White Sox. Saturday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on Fox. Chase Elliott had a problem with the left rear wheel nut. Alan Gustafson talking with his crew. Elliott will restart 19th. Denny Hamlin will restart 6th. He dropped back, and Hamlin told his team the spots lost on pit road were on him, not the crew. So it's going to be Wallace and Chastain up front, Truex and Gibbs, Larson and Hamlin, Almirola and Barry, Blaney and Harvick, the top 10. The Toyota Camry TRD leads the field here for the restart. And William Byron took the wave around, as Brad Keselowski did earlier. He is now one of about 9 cars, 1 lap down. Austin Cindric is going to be held for 2 laps for losing a wheel out on the racetrack, and then he will resume. That was a lot.
All right, back green.
Chastain sure is with a lot of help on the outside. Truex pushing Bubba Wallace. Might see that combination go right to the front here. Yeah, it's on that. Chastain had a great jump, but it was too good.
Active by 1 to unit or side by side.
3 wide. Nascar says the restart is under review. Interesting.
Here we go, though. 3, 4 wide cars everywhere down there. This is awesome. Love this place. Guys everywhere. It's just so neat to watch the way that some people use the momentum. Some guys want to stick it on the bottom. Then there's the top side. That's what Gibbs is making up a ton of time in these first few laps on the restart. Ooh,
got a run at the bottom there. And whoa, Beery almost got into Blaney on the outside. But Blaney didn't hit the wall. You wouldn't want to put your hand in between it.
That crew fighting hard for 10th place.
So close. All these guys. And then you catch the draft down the straightaway, and then you want to fan out into the corner where you grab that clean air. How about Bubba? Liking that clean air. Bubba's feeling the groove, and we've got Truex making a pass for second.
And Chastain just cannot hold those guys off.
Look, here comes Hamlin.
And look who's showing up.
Yeah.
Larson is back.
Remember me, boys? Yeah. I'm back. And that's our friends right there, Chastain and Hamlin. They are like oil and water. They love to battle each other. Now Larson's going to push Chastain. We'll see if Denny tosses it down in there to try to clear them both.
Surprised Chastain went to the bottom.
You think Bubba wins today? That'd be awesome. He's leading right now.
Here comes the run to 5 to the bottom of Chastain.
NASCAR Anderson reviewed the restart. Said it was a clean restart, no penalties.
And Larson's going to be moving on up. Watch this. Dirty air. Here, chew on this. That car is rolling right now. That 5 car is entered stage 1 here. He's here right back hit up on the main stage.
Yeah, I think he's the only car, this is obvious analogy here, but he is the only car that can run with that 19 and 11. I like what you see out of Bubba also. Get him in the front, that car answered the call, like that clean air. I don't think he's going to be able to hold Truex off long.
Because he's not going to be in front for long. Truex to the bottom.
We'll see how hard he races him.
Here comes Truex to the bottom, and then Denny Hamlin right behind him, door to Chastain.
There's times where you want to let a guy go as quick as you can. Just get back in line and get your groove and run your lap time. So I think he'll let him go here coming off turn 2. And then just push him down the back straightaway with a draft.
Chastain coming back on Hamlin.
Last thing you want to do is be door to door, allow that, punch that huge hole in the air for the 5 car Larson to capitalize on that pass you both.
Yeah, I think he just went low just to try to get that clean air and now just draft again and just try to get away and just separate yourself.
Well, unfortunately, by doing that,
Who's your pick to win today? My pick to win today is Ryan Blaney, but he's in 14th. I don't really think that's going to happen anymore.
Doesn't like the bottom though. See how he got to the bottom, got tight, missed the bottom, couldn't get to the throttle. Bubba gets the advantage on the outside, the momentum. It's going to be hard to pass Bubba.
Reddick makes the pass for 7th, and Kyle Busch, Larry reminds us, what a rebound from the speeding penalty back at lap 80 for Kyle Busch. Now, you talked about that penalty, but they had a problem in the pits, and you said that penalty might have been self-inflicted on purpose.
As far as him speeding on pit road exit, they already had a loose wheel.
So they already had the penalty.
They already had a penalty, so Kyle Busch from the 8 was going to start in the back. And so Kyle then pushed his lights a little extra just to make sure they would double check with NASCAR if they were going to get a speeding penalty. That is how close it is on pit road. If you already got a penalty, start in the back, just go double check your lights again.
It's a free trial, right?
Free padded.
Yeah, you're going to start in the back anyway, so why not?
It's pretty heads-up racing, really. You take advantage of a bad situation, go see, make sure, you might, if you were 2 lights and you can run 3, book said we can't, and you get away with it, you got that card to play later.
He is definitely rebounding. There's everybody that's had their issues that are now starting to bring themselves back up into the top 5. But again, Truex continues to roll deep.
Look at this for 14th place. Blaney up on the high side. Harrison Burton now was announced earlier this week that Eric Jones and Noah Gragson, that Legacy Motor Club team, will switch to Toyota next year. They are a Chevy team this year, and they made that announcement. That Toyota will become an 8-car manufacturer in the Cup Series next year, up from 6.
That's good, honestly.
Yeah, I like that.
Looking forward to Kansas, huh?
Yeah,
Makes it more more even.
And there's more opportunities for cars in the playoffs, more opportunities for a championship run.
That silver car is Chris Buescher. He has cracked the top 15.
Clears him.
And Daniel Suarez ran up in the top 5. In fact, he was the only Chevy in the top 8 for quite a while. And then, after a difficult restart, he's backslid to 16th place here. Asking if the nose was cracked or if there was, in other words, doesn't have the speed that he felt like he had earlier. Is there a problem aerodynamically with the front of the car?
I'd say somebody slid up and he ran into the back of it pretty hard, showing them the displeasure, was afraid that he cracked the nose.
Exactly, yeah. It could have happened on the restart where they were grabbing gears, or somebody might have chop blocked them and then he just, hit from behind and might have a damaged nose.
Chase Elliott on the move, restarted 20th, now up to 11th. Chasing the top 10, where Martin Truex leads Bubba Wallace by a little less than a second. Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Ross Chastain, the top 5.
I found it! I found it! You think all even better? There's new Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. It's delicious Dr. Pepper.
Oh, refreshing strawberry flavor.
And a smooth, creamy finish.
Don't tell a soul.
That's one smooth, creamy finish.
That's an ice cold blessing.
I told you we'd find Dr. Pepper in the deal.
Try new Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream.
Here's your biggie bag. All that food for $5, that's my go-to.
Ooh, that's my ride or die.
Just like you and me. Bag boys. Bag boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we bring your food?
You can always bet on Biggie. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $5 Biggie bag.
This summer, it's the U.S. versus the world. The FIFA Women's World Cup, July on Fox.
You've got Verizon Home Internet. Now, we're making it even easier for you to save more with Mobile Plus Home Discount. Fios customers can get 5G Unlimited, starting at $25 per line per month for 4 lines. Start saving now with Mobile Plus Home Discount. So gain more, watch more, and save more. Switch now. Add Verizon Wireless and add up your savings. Only on Verizon.
Every shelter pet deserves a second chance, and you're making it possible for thousands of them every day. Because every time you feed your pet pills, you feed a shelter pet, which helps make them healthy and happy and more adoptable, changing their life forever so they can change yours. Science.
If Suarez wins Sonoma again, how would you react? I don't know. Probably just be like, hey, that's cool.
Dirt sprint cars and midgets, there's nothing like it. The power, the out of control. You're on the edge of your seat the entire time.
Everything you do is so fast.
Racing obviously is dangerous. At the end of the day, I'm more alive being a race car driver than not.
This is the reason. That's a new 5-part documentary series, Dirt, the Last Great American Sport, chronicling legendary competitors battling wheel to wheel across America. It premieres Tuesday, May 16th, 7 p.m. Eastern on FS1. Here at Kansas on pavement. 3rd place heating up here behind Martin Truex and Kyle Larson, Bubba Wallace and Denny Hamlin. Now, a few.
See how let the boss go by? Not so easy. This is that transition point of the tires, and some guys have that short run versus long run, and I don't think Bubba's got what he needs right now to be able to hold off Denny, and so it's just a matter of, all right, you just go, and we'll try to hold these 2 spots further away from the 5th place car of Chastain.
Spot on, Kurt, and by far that 11 car's had the best long run speed all weekend long. Yesterday in practice and today.
William Byron made a good stop a minute ago. Todd Gilliland was just in for 4 tires.
And see, that's right there. Boom. That's a perfect, let the boss go by, let's just get single file and go. But we've got to replay. We've got to replay my little brother in the 8 and the 45, and then you had the 48 underneath where it's 3 wide, but it was earlier in the run, and nobody was going to give as much as 2 teammates would. So let's pull it at that footage of the Kyle replay. Well, this is the audio. I think we got it found.
You guys might have to set me up a new pair of underwear here at the next break. Another one going on in a short amount of time.
What do you mean? You weren't clear?
Let's show you what happened here.
All right, Kyle's in the middle. What do you think, Boyer? Should the 45 give up this spot?
Well, he didn't. Just about. Yeah, very tight off the floor. You run out of real estate up there. just barely got into him, but he's right, boy. That could have turned him right head on into the wall and ended his day.
Yeah, he was stuck in the middle there.
Just needs a change of shorts.
Yeah, they all survived through it, though.
They're battling for 6th place. Bush now in 8th. Berry back in 10th. Reddick up to 6th.
30 to go, 15, 3-0.
Yeah, this is where you, as a driver, you just lock in now. Now you're really focused on your tire wear and feeling that left front tire versus the right front tire. You know, is the rear sliding around a bit too much? Well, this is where we settle in and find the rhythm.
I think America's ready to lock in the volume now.
I like that.
Let's crank it up.
Trouble. Eric got rolls around.
Caution is out.
Off the 2, down the backstretch.
Eric rolls around.
That was a good running car. If you're running 13th, it was kind of like a William Byron. Maybe got loose off 2.
Yeah, just had a solid day going. Let's find his replay here, see what happened.
Yeah, when I was teammates with him, he always loved coming here and just chiseling away. These cars, I tell you, that was fast. That line of when you're in yaw versus when she snaps around is so tight now.
Yeah, you just can't trust it, can you? You can't get away with letting that thing hang out, running this thing. You can be free, but you can't be loose.
You know what he needs? He needs to take a page out of William Byron's book. You got to put the right rear on the wall to save the car.
Got the right front coming apart. You see it flopping. Be careful. Don't make it worse here.
But now, since he didn't touch the wall, the car came around much quicker.
So Harrison Burton should be the free pass car on this, officially the 4th caution of the day.
Larry, 26 to go. Need some track position. Can we gamble here?
I don't know, Clint. That would be a big gamble right there, because we've run basically 25 laps on these tires. I'm not sure I see it. Never say never, though.
Man. 18th, 16th, 18th, somewhere around in there. Need some track position. 26 to go. Can I put 2 tires on? Get it? Better myself?
I like what you're thinking, to be able to try to challenge and grab a few stage points if you're just stuck back there 15th on back. But I think we're going to see most everybody.
To try it. Now, if you're going to try it, this would be the time to try it. You wouldn't pay near as much of a price as later on in the race.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's a golden opportunity, but I think it's almost too golden. I think you're going to see several of them and maybe attempt to try it here. I would. Why wouldn't you? You got to change your day somehow. If we've been stuck mired back in 12th to 18th land, can't get anywhere, give me some track position. Let's see what this baby does.
So NASCAR is now updated, and they're saying that at the time of the caution, Almirola had just gone 1 lap down with that spin. He would have been the free pass car, but because he's the caution, there will be no free pass. Jamie.
Almirola is trying to get win number 2 here at Kansas. When he was out front leading, he said the car was tight. But of course, when he got back in traffic, a little bit loose, wants to be tightened up. They're going to do that with a little bit of air pressure and 4 tires. And his boss man, Denny Hamlin, now he's a little bit too tight. Been asking for him to tighten him up with some adjustments. Wants to go back just a little bit to help him on the short run. 4 tires here for the Electric.
Truex Jr. still getting too loose on exit. Can't get the gas pedal down like he would like to as well. It lasted longer that run for him. And the 5 of Kyle Larson can't get the nose to work in turns 1 and 2.
Look at the 11 and 19 side by side. Look at Larson. Pit road behind Larson.
Wow. Thanks, boys. Needed that one.
Uh-oh, what happened to Ty Gibbs?
Yeah, Ty Gibbs, what's that happening?
Loose wheel is going to back up. Caught it. Didn't go out on that racetrack, saved the penalty, but the penalty damage is done.
Ooh. A lot of activity there on this fourth caution of the day for Eric Almirola's spin.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal, it's the kind of breakfast that really sticks with you. Tyler, breakfast. Hey, buddy.
Your choice of breakfast croissant plus seasoned potatoes for just $3. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
USAA?
Yeah.
They have awesome rates on coverage for our car, home, and stuff. But they also have banking, plus advice, and other perks. So we know she's all set. Because we've got USAA.
USAA, for the military community and their families.
The Birmingham Stallions, that's the Pittsburgh Maulers. The USFL, next on FS1.
Where in America do the best cooks come from? 4 regions, 20 contestants. Shopping and nice.
MasterChef United Tastes of America, May 24th on Fox.
Summer's here, and with an exciting new Toyota, you can take a trip to the beach, the city, the mountains, the desert, the bayou. I think I'm sinking. Definitely sinking.
Right now, lease a new 2023 Tacoma for just $339 a month. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost service plan.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Discover your future this spring at Wells College.
For over a century, FDG has delivered handcrafted bouquets with the help of local artisan florists. Florists who know that every gift should feel as thoughtful as hand-picked flowers from the garden. Make Mom's Day with flowers and gifts up to 30% off. Visit FTD.com and order her Mother's Day gift today.
Next Sunday on FS1, the Throwback Weekend. We're taking a peek into NASCAR's past.
It feels like he's stepping back in history.
From the very beginning, the Lady in Black has been leaving her mark.
The most challenging and toughest 500 miles.
Is history bound to repeat itself?
It ain't over yet, boys.
Find out at Darlington Raceway. Coverage begins at 1:30 p.m. Eastern on FS1.
And we've got a star-studded cast of guest analysts. In Stage 1, Richard and Kyle Petty will join Clint and me to call Stage 1, and you'll flip over this news. Stage 2. How about it? Finally!
Carl Edwards!
Returns to call Stage
Oh my God!
Bill Elliott in the booth last year.
Oh my God!
Know Bill very well.
Carl!
Very cool hang, and just his knowledge of the sport. You know, just because he's been gone doesn't mean that he hasn't been around this Cup Series. He has followed along with that son every step of the way, here almost every weekend.
And it'd be so great to have Carl Edwards with us. Been a long
That's
time.
the one I was really excited about. We've all been working on that. Everybody wants Carl back.
All right, let me clean up this free pass situation. Corey LaJoie would have been the free pass because Almirola was 3 cars ahead of being 1 lap down. But LaJoie was entering pit road at the time of the caution, and since he stopped to service his car instead of driving through, no free pass for the number 7. Thank you.
All right, I'm with you. You know what we got, though?
Here's your mother's Polishes race summary. Kyle Larson, one of 10 leaders today, 22 lead changes in a very competitive Kansas race. 30 cars on the lead lap with all the wave-arounds. And look at Kyle Larson, who just had the second best pit stop of the entire day.
Well, he started on top of the mountain and very quickly went clear to the bottom. Worked his way back up. We're back to the top, baby. Let's see what he can do with this. I think he's the only one that can keep up with that short run speed of this Mark Truex Jr. on the outside. Here we go.
All right, back green.
With Larson back, this is like an Eminem song. It's like, guess who's back?
Pushing that outside, though.
Let's see how
Danny Hamlin pushing his teammate.
They're going to be wide open, both of them. Side drafting all the way down the back.
4 wide right of your screen. My
Woo!
Neck and neck. Larson timed the side draft really well. Drives it down in there. And will the 19 stay on his right rear? Absolutely.
Yeah, Carl Edwards is coming back.
Got him a little bit loose. Had to check up out of the gas.
19 had to check up.
Still 4 wide behind them.
Has he got him cleared? He's got him cleared. 19 had to check up off turn 4.
Look at Kyle Busch coming back into that. Oh, he had to lift off the 2.
Big lift.
Got tight.
That's that big thing. Now you got Bubba down to the bottom, trying to clear. Throw it on in there.
Bubba clears Chastain.
I like it.
With Elliott coming on the bottom.
Man,
And Kyle Busch up top.
almost got in. Bell off the 4. So close.
And there you go with all those lane choices. Everybody just fans out through the corner, and it's going to be a battle all the way down the backs. Chastain's going to side draft Kyle all the way down into 3. He's going to aim for the middle. I think he'll try to chop down on Kyle. And he did not. Now they're sucking away.
And he had to lift a little bit at the wall. Gave Chase
What do we
the
got?
opportunity. He's going to pass them both right here. 2 for 1.
Sure did.
That's 5th place.
Thank you very much, boys.
It was like a double down at the blackjack table.
Where did these Chevys come from all of a sudden?
Big block. Truex moved down, blocked his teammate. Denny Hamlin not going to make him happy. Had to check out of the gas, and here comes Wallace for a pass.
Think he wants to cash in on it? Is he going to settle?
Chevrolet now with 4 of the top 7 spots. Toyota has 3. 4s, 8s, and 8th and 9th. We've got a battle now.
Bubba can really drive his car deep into the turn 3.
But he's going to pay the price here. He's going to be stuck behind these 2, and now it's a matter of which lane do you go? In all of them.
Yeah, here comes the slide job. Is he going to go up and slide it all the way out?
He did.
You got all the way out. Sure did.
Yeah, it's corner entry speed, right?
Truex was able to get around the outside of slip just right around Denny.
And this is times where, like,
Oh, trouble!
Turn 2. Off turn 2, a spinner, and it is Eric Jones. And yellow wave again.
All those wave around cars just were handed back on the lead lap.
Look at the 1 in the 8 battle. I don't think Kyle Busch liked that. That's one you won't see that Chastain messing with. He'll bite back. Josh Berry, I think this all started up here with a 48. Eric Jones was a part of that off of 2. But the 48 was spun with the left rear. You see both of them down. Pulling up the racetrack a little bit more in 3. Let's see what happens here.
So we're on board Ty Gibbs looking ahead.
You want Carl to join RCR?
Berry come up and got into it. He had been pushing it pretty hard. I talked about it off of 4. He squeezed the 20 car, Christopher Bell, pretty hard off of 4. Just got up too high. There's the one I was talking about.
It's like a replay of earlier with all these guys on corner exit.
Finally got him. Finally bit him.
This was all part of a race for 12th place.
Here comes the other one. It's time to lift. You got to board. That thing's shooting up the racetrack. Time to lift, and that one caught him. Unfortunately, he's been doing a great job. Was right there in the top 10, back half of the top 10, doing exactly what he needed to do. Got a little bit greedy there, Kurt.
Yeah, I mean, when you put 2 yellow back bumpers together, it's tough. There haven't been in those situations all that often.
You know, Eric was a totally different wreck. Eric Jones.
Oh, was that at speed? We'll find out.
Things heating up in Kansas as if it couldn't get any hotter.
When I started as a stunt driver, I had to create my own path. So I got in my Ford and I got to work. Literally every moment of the day, I just trained. And now I can confidently say that I'm one of the top drivers in this industry.
At Skechers, ensuring your comfort and safety is all in a day's work. Skechers' rugged, slip-resistant safety-toe footwear provides protection, plus many feature Goodyear rubber for enhanced traction and durability. And it'll keep you comfortable with Skechers' exclusive air-cooled memory foam. Skechers safety-toe footwear for men and women.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal, it's the kind of breakfast that really sticks with you.
Just a watermelon man.
Your choice of breakfast croissant plus seasoned potatoes for just $3. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
USAA?
Huh?
You were in the military? No, my grandpa was. He passed membership to my mom, then me. Huh. Yeah, if your spouse, parent, or grandparent served, they could pass it to you. I'll check it out.
USAA, for the military community and their families.
Pod's biggest sale of the year is now extended. Save up to 30% on moving and storage until May 9th. And see why Pods has been trusted with over 6 million moves nationwide. Save up to 30% now until May 9th. Visit pods.com today.
The Barn Bar. The county's best hangout. Just got better. Here's the Living Smooth with the always smooth, easy drinking Keystone Light.
We lost part of our forest to fire several years ago. We decided to stay and help it recover. People who have heavy machinery have the opportunity to reach out and help their neighbors for the common good.
NASCAR Cup Series is back at Worldwide Technology Raceway, and it's time to celebrate. Experience the all-new Gateway Garage Experience and the Infield Fan Zone. Dance all weekend at the Confluence Music Festival. Catch me, Kenny Wallace, on the big stage before the race. It's the Mac Daddy of pre-race parties. Get your tickets by going to www.raceway.com.
Saturday, the NASCAR Xfinity Series is on Fox as the future stars of NASCAR take on the track Too Tough to Tame. Saturday, 1:30 Eastern on Fox and on the Fox Sports app. 117 laps to go in Kansas. Here's your Xfinity fastest lap among the lead lap cars. Ross Chastain, 174.77. Back at lap 2.
It surprises me, Kurt. I thought that would be Martin Truex Jr. all over it at the top of that list.
Yeah, you would have thought it for sure. Lap 2, though, I mean, he might have just was in clean air, catching a draft of the leaders side by side. Sometimes that fast lap sneaks up on you because of the draft.
So a lot of cars, the cars that are pitting are cars that took the wave around on the prior caution. The free pass goes to William Byron, who spent 53 laps, 2 laps down, and Byron is now back on the lead lap after a wave around and now this free pass. Kyle Busch discussing his relationship with Ross Chastain.
This guy get good.
He wrecks everybody every week. Because your race is full.
All right, come on, Kyle. It's like it's like when your two best friends argue with each other, and then it's like I don't want to pick sides, you know?
The screen and it's on. Side draft city.
It's like, come on.
I was not digging it.
Get along.
That's 175, almost 180.
Get along.
Turn 3, and they're trying to settle it out. Yeah, Chastain just has a run off too, but then watch, he comes left a little bit, right there. Kyle did not like that, not one bit.
How about that, a downshift? Get that downshift in the middle of 3 and 4. That's something that I didn't expect with the speeds that we see on this mile-and-a-half track.
Yeah, the momentum loss there. That was just a way to recover quicker.
Choose coming up here. Do those two have a beef back from when the one blocked helping you win in Atlanta?
What? There's a statistician over there, he's just like hammering the keyboard.
He was digging. Russell was digging over.
Russell likes to start stuff.
Everybody got a problem with Chastain right now. I didn't do anything wrong that day.
I was going to say, Russell, I'm pretty sure everybody has a list with a 1 on it now. All 35 of them.
And a lot of times he's just racing hard, but it's just that extra level.
It's aggravating, right?
That Ross wants to take it to. He's a fast guy right now. He's the points leader. But it's the etiquette and the couth that people just aren't digging.
But this is how these young drivers are coming up through the system. They want to run every lap like it's the last lap.
I mean, I've been a few Xfinity races over the last couple of years, and it's just like a snake pit. I feel like Indiana Jones down at the bottom, like there's just snakes everywhere. Like, whoa. Why are we running this hard, boys? We got miles to run, but that's
the tires allow it though. You used to have to manage your tires, you know, back in my day, I should say our day, you really focused on managing your tires. You couldn't just, you know, blitz a restart every lap and every lap be a qualifying lap. That's changed a little bit over time.
I agree with that, 100%.
Denny Hamlin will restart third. We're going to listen to Chris Lambert, his spotter, on this restart. Larson and Wallace in front of Truex and Hamlin.
Go. Great crowd here, by the way, Kansas Speedway. Love to see these Kansans, huh? Just feel good about yourself when you come out here. Back home, love it. Here we go.
Ready, great.
Everybody keep in mind, these are refires. These are not sticker tires. Things change. I'm not even going to count.
Four wide for sixth.
Look at that.
Michael McDowell, that yellow car up on the wall, he's been doing this every restart. Get right up against the wall and get all you can get on these restarts.
This reminds me of Vegas. Bubba's going to race him hard. He knew that he needed to stay there and not let Larson slide up.
He didn't do it. He had to lift a little bit off the wall.
Here comes Ready
11, that's right.
These boys all want to see the table.
I think you're going to see Denny Hamlin's long range speed show up here. This is going to be important to get clear of him. Watch Denny get this toe off those cars side by side. Huge hole in the air. Is he going to go for it? Stay in line.
Larson's going to slide job for sure. Denny's going to back it off and try to get the momentum.
He's not going to get the slide job.
No, he did not.
These are the two that battled for the win here last fall up front.
Watch this.
Bubba Walls and Kyle Larson.
Awesome racing. This track just gives us this perfect platform. This perfect canvas.
Here's the slide job. It's not going to clear out. Better do it quick.
Yeah. Oh, Bubba had trouble. Yeah, he wiggled a little bit. Wow. This is some great racing, Clint. Sure is. Things change a little bit on the older tires versus stickers. These boys are working hard.
I liked how Larson came off the wall there, didn't ride the wall on the exit of 4, kind of diamond the corner. Took the air off the Wallace on the exit.
Kyle Busch in fifth, where he tells us just ran his own fastest lap of the race.
And you're fixing to see him in that shot. There he is, catching these guys. Starting to be a part of this equation and lead. These Toyotas are losing slowly but surely their stranglehold on the speed. About Wallace back to the inside of the leader, Larson.
As you say that.
Yeah, right. He's clear.
He's clear. Is he going to take it? Yeah, he took it. 8 to go for a stage break, mind you. These are big points that everybody wants. You want that stage win.
Exactly what he said to you, Kurt, on a pre-race.
Stage point win.
Yeah.
Start banking points.
Trouble back straight away. Car spins down to the inside wall.
Oh! Christopher Bell hard.
Caution.
Huge hit. Did I not tell you these boys are racing hard on these old tires?
That was a hard hit.
Good cars having trouble.
Into this stage, points are on the line. He was second in points, by the way. With a good stage in there, would have went to the lead over Chastain. Not now.
Was running in 8th place.
Game over.
Wow.
Hard hit.
Why do you guys always call me up for all these super exciting?
They will not roll. They will not roll.
AMR safety crew on the scene there. They're going to have to get the roll back.
Just like we talked about, Kurt, for whatever reason, you know, this track just always delivers some wild, crazy, where did that come from action. You see him spinning off at 2, hits the inside wall hard here.
Bam.
Wow, yeah, there's so much going on. I mean, we might not have footage of when that wreck started because it's 2 wide, 3 wide, passes for the lead.
No, the car did not lift off the ground.
Everyone's
6th caution of the day.
Everyone's got their strategy.
So with this
now
being a stage in,
be
what are we going to do here? Is there some strategy on the line here, Larry?
you know, we don't know that we're going to be able to get back going. It depends on how quick they
I think we
this
will.
20 car. If you think you can score stage points here, you may stay out. It looks like to me Bubba Wallace is dragging them all down pit road. Everybody wants those.
Gonna stay out.
And Bubba Wallace gives up the lead there. The radio communication said, we're going to flip this stage. Bubba said, whatever it takes to win.
A lot of guys stayed
that's
out.
The big picture, whatever we need to do. So they brought him down 4 tires here. They're going to tighten him up just a little bit. Denny
this shakes it up.
in as well for 4 tires. Regan.
Martin Truex Jr. was told to do what the cars in front of him did. His race car a little bit tight. Had a slight vibration as well on the last run. And the 5 of Kyle Larson was good up front. Once he got back in second, though, the car was too tight to go as hard as he wanted to.
Well, the Fords stayed out. Logano and McDowell and Busher. Trouble on Daniel Suarez's car. Very long stop as they're looking at the front end of his number 99. 6th caution flag of the day. This one for Christopher Bell.
The Bush Guide. Cold and smooth survival skills. If you encounter a black bear, do not run. It may stimulate the instinct to chase. Instead, make yourself appear bigger. Bigger. And speak firmly in a loud voice. Good boy. Head for the mountains.
You know who made charbroiled flavor famous? So famous, they named a burger after it. The hot, juicy, melty charbroiled Famous Star Burger. Only at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's app.
I need to try it first.
This week on FS1, the stars are out. They say that we the next attraction. Let's go.
Who will be crowned the top dog?
The Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, sponsored by Purina Proclaim, continues tomorrow and Tuesday at 7 Eastern on FS1.
Every shelter pet deserves a second chance, and you're making it possible for thousands of them every day. Because every time you feed your pet Hills, you help feed a shelter pet, which helps make them healthy and happy and more adoptable, changing their life forever so they can change yours. Science did that.
Why is my TV muted? But we got packages, Jaden. Yeah, we got packages. I don't know if they're the Circle B ones or something that I ordered on eBay, but then I also got food.
We've got super old tires. Bubba's back there at the first car, 4 tires, 2 tires of grease.
And 3 to go in stage 2.
You better get to talking, Kurt. This is going to be wild.
All right, I'll show them at the stage break. I'll open them at the stage break. Oh, Trump! No, what the fuck? No.
Nice and low. And caution waivers.
I was thinking about taking stage 2.
God damn it.
To Logano. It's showing right now.
Are you fucking serious?
Well, that worked. Bailed them out. Not having the best of days.
He's done.
Logano got the stage win, but did not work for Kyle Busch and company on this 8 car. Big blow.
Not sure who he got together with because they were 3 and 4 wide all the way back there.
Yeah, I saw. You see Larson next to Denny Hamlin gets into Keselowski there. They're bouncing off one another. Busch got tight. It looks to me like came from the outside.
I'm just surprised there wasn't more cars that got collected and all that. It is so wild at the end of these stages on old tires on a track that just chews up tires. Everybody's just trying to get through it. So NASCAR wanted to throw another green and see some more action. I mean,
well, they saw it. Whew. There it is, perfect.
Where do we
you see
looking?
Busch getting tight on the outside of Ford. He tries to cut down to stay out of Keselowski because Keselowski kind of got put in the wall. Cut across Priest and got turned around.
Yep, and Priest was digging. He had 2 fresh tires.
That's a product of a Kansas City restart. Look at that. 4 wide in front of him. 6 backs up. He tried to avoid it. Got wrecked.
And the end of this stage has some unfamiliar customers up near the front. McDowell 2nd, Gregson 3rd, Allmendinger in 5th, Ty Dillon in 8th.
Ram owners have heart for being fearless, determined, and bold. That's why it's time for you to be a Ram.
Now during Ram season, get 10% below MSRP on the 2023 Ram 1500.
I need to try it first.
This week is your chance to try any Subway footlong for free. Like the Subway Series menu. Just buy any footlong in the app and get 1 free. Everyone loves free stuff. We get paid in the footlong. Get it before it's gone on the Subway app.
I see you're pissed. Yeah, what's up, Andy? People on Twitch got banned for showing 15 seconds of F1 during ads. That's dumb. But yes, we have packages. Jaden, are you ready? Are you ready for these packages? So I'll open the smaller one first. We got 2.
The USFL next on FS1.
Go beyond the sport with Spectrum News 1. The Toyota Sports Report explores more than just the scores and highlights. With inspirational stories of local athletes, coaches, and teams, both on and off the field, see how sports impact our communities from a more personal
This says it's from
Spectrum News 1.
Springfield, Illinois.
Spectrum.
Toyota Sports Report is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers.
Love sports? Love playtime? We do too. Add to the fun and win some big prizes. Tell your human to go to UnderdogFantasy.com today.
All right. Oh, this is cool. This is cool.
Like the Subway Series menu. Just buy any footlong in the app and get 1 free. Everyone loves free stuff.
All right, it's in bubble wrap.
Get it before it's gone on the Subway app.
I don't know if y'all can see that through the bubble wrap.
Hey there, welcome
Look at
back
this.
to the race here on
It's Tony Stewart. It's
This really has been a day of guys having issues.
Smoke.
And of course, rebounding. Let's walk through some of those guys. We'll start with Kyle Larson.
I don't know when he used this car, but
Yeah, lap 5, you see Tyler Reddick gets a little bit tight off the corner.
I don't know if he ever did use this car.
Had a lot of trouble, but he was able to recover after this spin. You see him right here. He's gonna make it 3 wide.
Jaden, look at this.
Larson goes on to be able to lead this race, Shannon. I think he's going to be.
But yeah, it's 2011.
Chase Elliott, though, another guy.
Smoke Custom Hot Rods, Columbus, Indiana.
He's got a fast car. I know we've talked a lot about Toyotas, but these two Chevy guys have been good all day long.
That's pretty cool.
Kyle Busch issues all day long for this guy. You see, he had a speeding penalty, he had a loose wheel, and then just now before we ended
So
the
there's
stage,
that.
he even had some controversy with Ross
And then
Chastain.
there's this package.
I'm crazy for saying that, but right here as we ended this stage, you see Kyle gets loose, spins around. I thought maybe he's going to be able to recover. We saw him get out of the car. His day is going to be done.
The restarts have been pretty wild. I mean, they always are at Kansas.
Well, the restarts are always good here, but the whole shakeup, the guys talked about it in the booth, when you have no tires, 2 tires, 4 tires, really fun here at Kansas.
Yeah, we'll see how this stage 3 goes. Back to you guys in the booth, Mike.
All right.
Thanks, Shannon. 7th caution flag.
Yes, it's
of
just
the day
one
as
die
Kyle Busch's
cast.
car gets hauled into the
And
garage area. But
it's
let's go back to lap
this.
149. Look way off the
Kurt
right
Busch.
side of the screen. You'll
This
see
is actually a
Ross
good
Chastain
time
coming
to
into the
have
lead,
this
and
because
Christopher Bell. And here they come off the
he
corner.
won this race
Yeah,
last
Chastain
year
was obviously
in
coming
this
off
car.
the bottom. Seemed to me like he was pretty tight.
Kurt Busch.
Bell is running that middle to outside, coming back down. And as they approach the wall, they start it.
And he's in the booth.
Right there, there's like this extra movement. I'm not sure. It just blows around out of space.
Yeah. It's almost like the air kind of pulled them together right there at the end and got into one another. It's a racing deal. Hey, that's a racing deal at Kansas City off of 2.
I know, Andy.
To, Christopher Bell after pit stops. Pit road is open this time.
Do I have a Nationwide Series car? I think I do.
What a huge fix of a day for Logano.
Yeah, I have a Dale Jr.
McDowell and Gregson right
with an
there.
Xfinity Series
Big
car.
hit for Wallace and those boys, though. Jamie?
And Joey Logano's just had his hands full
Curtis.
all weekend long, but they've been working on it today and actually made the car better.
The
They took a
Jordans.
gamble there, got the stage win, and he said he doesn't want any adjustments. I even heard Roger Penske cue up the radio. He approved of the call. Eric Jones in the 43, he's had quite a day, but they rebound. He's up front, pretty happy that he has a cool suit on because it's so hot.
Is it Hellman's? No, it's like the Tax
Trying to
Slayer.
get his first top 10 at Kansas. Car's good right now, Regan.
Well, Gregson, some good stage points for him there.
Rebound last comment. Well, damn. Oh well. What happened to Kyle Busch? He spun and hit the inside wall in the backstretch. Pretty pissed about it.
So Logano leads them off pit road. We have 28 cars on the lead lap. Let's go to the care center and Josh.
Christopher Bell checked and release from the care center. What happened there from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, just trying to get a little too aggressive on the side draft and got into the one and spun out.
Got you okay, Christopher?
You know, owned it, and that's why it was confusing as to what happened. He told you right there. He's got a little too aggressive.
Toyota's dominated early, but only one of them got stage points in stage 2. Joey Logano, stage 2 winner.
I knew it would be Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream.
It's delicious Dr. Pepper.
With a refreshing strawberry flavor and a smooth, creamy finish.
Who knew strawberries and cream could be so delicious?
Come on.
Yeah, the stage is over. Kyle Larson wins stage 2.
Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream.
Time to meet your team.
Who wants to race?
Be part of something greater.
Now this is the best idea ever. The all-new Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla from Papa John's. We put the bold flavors of Doritos Cool Ranch all over our signature flatbread style sandwich and created the zestiest flavor mashup ever. Oh, and some Doritos Cool Ranch dipping sauce? We thought of that too. Get the new Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla before it's gone. Only at Papa John's.
USAA? Yeah, they have awesome rates on coverage for our car, home, and stuff. But they also have banking, plus advice, and other perks.
Oh yeah,
those
those
all set.
5-hour energy 77 car.
USAA,
Stephen
the
Wallace.
military community, and their families.
I have a Dollar General car.
Get crafts, sporting goods, restaurants, and the future of NASCAR all from
Yeah, I have a Dollar General car, the Matt Kenza 2013. spun Kyle Busch, Ryan Preece.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
98 laps to go in the Advent 400 in Kansas. Toyota dominated the first stage of the race, but got only one stage point in stage 2. Denny Hamlin in 10th. Now things have cycled through with pit stops, and we'll go back to the Care Center. And Josh.
Kyle Busch checked and released from the Care Center. Kyle, what happened there from your perspective?
I don't know. Just tried to get below the 6 off of 2 there. I guess somebody was on my inside, so got spun out. But hated for all my guys. I mean, we're fought from the back about every run of the race, just getting ourselves in the top 5 there finally, and just all the cautions kept happening to kind of throw off strategy and stuff like that. Got a lot of those guys up there on older tires, and it's just a crapshoot after that, and we were unlucky again. Thanks, Kyle.
Kyle spotter Derek Nealon took responsibility on that one with team radio.
Yeah, just very frustrated, and man, that's a hard one to swallow, Kurt. Fast race car, made some mistakes, had penalties, bounced back from that. Hope starts coming back into the picture, caution comes out. Then all of a sudden you're in a melee where you weren't even supposed to be. You were just starting to get into the shot of the lead picture, and now your day's done and you're headed home early.
It's tough. Spotters want to take the blame, but the driver is always in charge, and Kyle didn't want to fall in behind the 6. As soon as you check up on a restart, you're sitting duck.
Well, the 6 had trouble. He was actually just trying to miss the 6.
Hey, how about this? Another restart.
Stage 3. Here we go.
I thought Chase Elliott has finally quietly got back to this lead pack, or showed up to the lead conversation here. Let's see what he can do.
You want an Xfinity Series diecast?
Really loose off of 2. He was. Gregson in trouble. Way off the pace.
Some great racing. The car's just going fan out, and now got Reddick stuck in the middle.
3 wide for 5th.
He's going to try to battle through it. Watch him. He's going to toss it down in the middle, and he's going to try to clear them both.
Truex, big head of steam on the outside there.
He's going to get either one of them.
Comes down to the inside of Bubba for 2nd. Big run off the top of 2. See if he can slide up in front of him and get this position. Staying on the bottom. That 11 car has been the strongest car in the long run all day long. See if he can run the 5 down.
His first 3 settled in, and I'm sure Truex is trying to get the top side of the Elliott.
Well, the top worked for Truex in 1 and 2 last time. This time he's on the bottom, solidly in 4th. Big run on the top side, Elliott. Wow.
Chase Elliott.
New record for lead changes in a cup race at Kansas Speedway.
I'm entertained.
Yeah.
It's been a good one. It ain't over yet. Another 3 alive with Reddick, Truex, Blaney off in 4. Wow, that's tight.
These guys are just zigzagging. Like, one of the cars is good in 1 and 2, and then one of them is good in 3 and 4, and they can't sort it out. They're stuck.
Larson, Hamlin, Elliott, Reddick all just ran their fastest lap of the day. So did Gibbs, Harvick, and about 10 others.
Time to let them horses run. Hold them reins back is over.
Right 19. Ty Gibbs with a Monster Energy can.
Can you just call him Tony Gibbs?
These 3 wides off of 4, you just run out of room over there, Kurt. Eventually that's going to catch some of these guys.
I mean, I think they've seen enough of it or should be hearing about it, but you still are just hoping and praying you're clear and the guy's going to give you room. That's all over with now. People aren't giving anything up where they should have been earlier.
3rd place. Chase Elliott dropped to the bottom in turn 3, took the spot for Bubba Wallace, who looks low off 4 and wants to pay him back.
Wants the spot back.
Crossover. Loses the momentum and the edge getting into 1. He needed to clear him. Watch this outside.
He had
to lift. That's right.
Yep.
I love that part of these new cars. You can totally tell all sides of the flames come out the pipes.
That's for sure. These guys are digging now. So Logano really cashed in on that stage win, and now he's got his work cut out for him to carve back through.
Barber to the outside. Haven't mentioned his name all day. Here he comes. And the closer, they call him.
Truex is backing up. He says the car is plowing, and he's fallen to 8th place.
It looks like,
Oh!
He's under him. He's going to lose it. Yeah.
He's able to say no.
Ty Gibbs around. Caution is out. And he hits the wall.
I don't think that was going to hurt.
That one took forever to finish up.
Man, he almost saved that thing, Kurt.
Nurse it back, buddy. Get it in gear, get it back.
Been doing such a good job.
8th caution of the day. Ty Gibbs.
I mean, this is pins and needles city. Like, everyone is struggling on the corner exits. But here, this all starts way early. Off 4, sure did. 3 wide, down the front straightaway into 1.
See him get up.
Yeah. Took the air off the side.
Got into 19 a little bit. And got the car upset. And once it got out from underneath him, he just couldn't keep it straight and lost it.
He may not have damaged this car. It was just a brush with the wall. And then again,
this is just the tire coming off.
The whole thing.
What?
Look at the right front.
Now his tire's coming off and he's all... Now his day is done.
Unfortunately, destroyed the car.
Bro, that was literally... Like, what? He just spun out... Dude, he's done.
Yeah, these cars, when they get the toe knocked out or... You got 1 flat, but 2 flats, they just won't roll smooth.
Jesus.
Let's hear what Martin Truex had to say.
Oh my God.
This happened to Bristol.
Bro, what the fuck? So Ty Gibbs just spun around on the backstretch. Like, very lightly, like so slightly tapped the wall.
Ty Gibbs and the job that he's been doing quietly.
And then started driving.
Just staying out of trouble.
And then his car just tore apart, and now he's spun out in the front grass.
Dual pressure cooker starts getting to you, and you start pushing it a little bit harder, a little bit harder. Next thing you know,
oh,
your own teammate
a truck hit it.
A little bit of greed comes into it, and unfortunately bit him.
Yeah, he's going to learn from this mistake. I mean, but it's been tough.
What the hell?
It's been so tough off of these corner exits.
The biggest mistake, though, was
driving back too fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ty Gibbs goes for a spin and
This
puts
is
us
it.
in caution for the 8th time
This is
today.
all that
after
happened.
A little bit of contact with Martin Truex.
Spun.
About time.
And then ever so slightly hits the wall. Ever so slightly. And then his car got all fucked up.
That rocking chair would look great in our new house.
Oh, a new house, eh? Well, you should definitely see how Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Nice tip. I'll give you $2 for the chair.
2? That's a Victorian antique.
All right. How much for the recliner then?
Wait, how did that get out here? That is definitely not for sale.
Is this a yard sale?
If it's in the yard, then it's for sale.
Here we go.
Geico. It's easy to switch and save on homeowners and renters insurance.
Has this happened to you? AT&T and Verizon rope you in with phone offers, then bind you to a 3-year device contract. Break free with T-Mobile. Introducing Go 5G Plus, the first plan that always gives new and existing customers the same great device deals, and you're upgrade ready a year earlier. Right now, bring your phone to T-Mobile and get one of the latest 5G smartphones free. Hello? Yes, I'm free. And so are you. No, I'm not tied up at all. Surely this is too many rope jokes.
Break free with Go 5G Plus, T-Mobile.
This week is your chance to try any Subway footlong for free. Like the Subway Series menu. Just buy any footlong in the app and get one free.
Everyone loves free stuff, Chuck.
Can we get paid in footlong? Get it before it's gone on the Subway app.
Pod's biggest sale of the year is now extended. Save up to 30% on moving and storage until May 9th. And see why Pods has been trusted with over 6 million moves nationwide. Save up to 30% now until May 9th. Visit pods.com today.
1 minute, we're going 110 down to Sandy Beach in Florida, and the next, we're doing over 210 on a super speedway. How'd we get here? 75 years of progress, of twisted metal and clashes of will, all with one thing in mind. Get out front and stay there. Because out there is where where the future is. NASCAR, always forward.
You seriously have got to put your life on the line.
You gotta want it worse than anything else in this world.
Why would you not want to be a bull rider?
Last Cowboy Standing is taking 10 bull riders. One of them will earn the right to be the last Cowboy Standing.
It's the biggest the sport has ever been. He can't just be good, he can be great.
You can't pass up a golden ticket when it comes out.
And it'll suck the confidence right out of you.
Never hero, die legend.
Yeehaw!
Well, fans have seen plenty of action here in Kansas today. They have enjoyed a record number of lead changes for a cup race on a beautiful, cloudless, 90-degree day at Kansas Speedway. Ty Gibbs brought out this most recent caution. He wanted to stay in the car and wanted the car pushed to his pit stall. NASCAR said no. The official told him to get out of the car. You're going to the care center to be checked out, and the car is pulled to the garage.
That's a little overkill. Sorry, needs to be said. He barely touched the wall. Has to get out of the car. Have to go through all the protocol stuff. He could have got that thing towed to his pit stall and at least got back out there. Probably made some laps and saved some points here.
It wouldn't roll back properly, and that's the way these cars are. Sometimes they wreck and the tow line is all wrapped around, or the tire wraps itself around the hub and it won't roll properly. That's why he couldn't get it back to his pit box. And I saw that same thing.
It wasn't because he hit the wall and it was wrecked. The point is he's going to go over there and have to spend 15 minutes in the infield care center. Trust me, my vitals would be up a little bit if that was me.
And I wouldn't get cleared out.
43 people are still alive in Clint's Stage 2 contest.
I told you them old race fans they're on it. They know what their drivers do out there.
We're getting a lot of the regulars back up front here. That's really a key factor. Larson with Hamlin, Elliott, Wallace, Reddick. I mean, all these guys are somewhat surviving. This is turning into a war of attrition. I've never really quite seen a race in Kansas like this. But inside the car, you just got to stay focused and just believe in your team's strategy. Believe in the calls that they're making. And right now,
so look at this top 10. 4 Toyotas, 2 Chevys, and 2 Fords.
There's Truex.
Things have changed.
He didn't like that car. Wanted some handling. He was tight. Got to make those adjustments. He's been in a wall.
Regan?
Well, you guys are exactly right, Mike. You see the damage on the right side of the car, but he came on the radio a little while ago and said it is plowing again. Of course, early in the race, they had gotten pretty good with that car, and it would cycle through good on the long runs, but not very good right now on the short runs.
4 tires for Truex.
This is wild. Did the damage on the right rear that we saw there, is that where his tight's coming from?
Possibility the toe could be knocked out a little bit, but maybe it's the dirty air because he hasn't been back there beyond 10th place. And the track's rubbering in. There's cars going everywhere, and it's tougher to run those clean laps when you have cars to navigate.
You know, spring has been very moderate and quite wet for the NASCAR Cup Series. This is by far the hottest day of the year. I think the temperature tickled 90. Phoenix 81, Austin, the road course 79, 78 for Daytona. So quite a big jump up. Here are some of the drivers talking about the heat today.
Make sure you're on that water bottle all day today. Stay hydrated. This one could be a hard one. Be a grinder, so we got a good race car.
Make sure you keep yourself hydrated. I know you're on it, but just make sure you keep yourself ready here.
I'll take a new water bottle on the next one with some kind of powder in it. One of the hydration drops or whatever you got.
Boys are hot out there. 112 degrees you're seeing. That's under caution riding around.
Well, let's clear this up. See that little F there? That means Fahrenheit. Celsius is the sponsor, not the temperature scale we're using there.
Yes. I was going to say, if that's I think you're slipping a little bit. Where are you going out here? But if that was
112 degrees Celsius, whatever sweat is in his suit would be boiling. So
I have boiled. As a matter of fact, you know, the number one thing you don't want to do is get hot and, you know, take your water bottle and dump it on you. I've done that, and if you know what I mean, I had not scrambled eggs. I had fried eggs on both butt cheeks.
Ooh, yeah. I've bad war stories. You do not pour water on yourself. You just end up cooking yourself. I thought you meant boiling, like in the head. You know, being angry.
On my butt. So the crew in the truck is saying you were Clint Boiler that day.
Yes, sir. We'll be here all week.
Yeah,
we'll be here
at least all day. That's hot. You know, and these cautions are helping these guys. You know, when I thought about the heat coming into this weekend, I was talking to some of these drivers. You think long green flag runs, and that just continually grinding it out, always in the heat. But these cautions are helping them.
Eric Almirola got the free pass on this caution. Justin Haley on the previous one. So we will restart with 29 cars on the lead lap and 84 laps to go. We'll be listening to Nick Payne, Tyler Reddick's sponsor, on the 45 on this restart.
Spotter.
He will roll from
Leaders, 5 away, ready. Green flag, green flag. Still covered on the bottom. And the line now onto the 1. Bottom is still covered. Still covered on the bottom. Still there, 23.
Clear up.
It's all about completing the corner. You got to complete the corner when you pick up the gas early to block somebody. And if you can't, and you check up, you're going to get stopped.
Whoa, way on the outside. Truex coming. And it's so close getting around McDowell.
Oh, they
and a little contact. That was Corey LaJoy.
He came by so fast, LaJoy didn't know he was there.
Other than that, this was the most orderly restart we've had today.
Yeah, the leaders, they really minded their P's and Q's there, worked with one another.
Chase.
Some patience all across the board in this top 5.
Reddick, 4th place.
It's been an absolutely phenomenal race.
Getting around that 11.
Probably race of the year.
These Hendrick boys keep heating up.
This is probably, I mean, I think Coda has been the best race of the year, but like, this might top
back
it.
through the middle, 3 wide. Unbelievable slicing and dicing on those new tires.
Puts down on the bottom.
He's coming quick.
We got Chase for the lead, though. Is Larson going to let him go?
How about that, Kurt? Did not see this.
Chase Elliott to the lead.
Larson didn't quite let him go. Let's see if he wants to side draft him.
Oh, he tried. He's going to get high. He's running up the racetrack.
Not clear. These two boys, they've raced each other very hard as teammates in the past.
Right there. I thought he was going to do a crossover into 1. Slide up.
Somebody's out there.
The 9 was so busy trying to figure out the 11 that he didn't close the door on the 5.
So it looked, all right, why didn't the 9 move up there? You can't just turn right and head up the racetrack. You would have to lift at the wall and ended up wrecking your boat.
He was committed to blocking Denny. But look at that. He was able to pull the move off.
And here comes Reddick, right back into play.
Very impressive, Chase Elliott. Only way he makes the playoffs is a win, folks. Hungry. Here's the opportunity.
Really good.
Sure is.
Elliott missed 6 weeks recovering from a broken leg snowboarding accident and fell deep in the point standings. They might be able to point their way into the playoffs, but the sure way to get there would be with a win.
Might not need it. Playoffs. Now you need to start worrying about playoff points, right? If you can get a win and get yourself in, you're going to need those playoff points.
All right, this is where it settles for a few laps. I say that, right? But it's the lap 3, 4, 5. Everybody kind of like, all right, did I blow through the slip angle on my fronts, and now am I going to get too tight and not be able to seal the deal on corner exit? But this is where I believe we'll have a long run, and guys will settle in.
Can this Truex on these tires, you know, capitalize on the advantage here and get to that point, get to the lead?
I mean, he's only gained 17 spots since they started this restart.
Yeah, but they get harder the closer you get to the front. Regan?
Well, Clint, even more impressive about this run for Chase Elliott today is the amount of uncertainty they had coming into this race. I was in the hall with him and crew chief Alan Gustafson before it started. They weren't sure what to expect. They felt like they had a long run car, but a lot of confusion on the short run aspect of their race car. They've been giving him updates all day long on what his teammate Kyle Larson's doing early on in runs. He's been adjusting his driving style, been pretty quiet about the handling. A great run for him right now.
Well, since we went to the next gen or 7th generation Cup car that we're racing now, Chase has not won on a 1.5-mile track.
Might fix that today, buddy.
That's a very good point. I'm kind of surprised by Larson, to be honest with you.
Turn 2. Harrison Burton spins after almost running over Chris Buescher, who just about
Harrison
stopped
Burton's
in the middle
around.
of turn 2. Kept it out of the wall. Yellow waves for the 9th time.
Well, there went that long green theory. It's a tough track. Turn 2, with the way the wind angle is, but when somebody checks up in front of you, it's how do you abort? How do you really just maneuver around? These cars don't like that quick, abrupt movement.
Yeah, Burton had to lock it down for a car that was suddenly very slow right in front of him, and the car came around on him.
Yeah. Well, maybe he didn't hit anything too hard.
So Larry Mack, about the pit window with 76 laps to go, and about the tire inventory. Where are we?
Well, you can't make it from here on fuel, Mike, and we've run 13 to 14 laps on these tires, especially everybody except Martin Truex Jr. that pitted that last caution. You've pretty much got to come, but this could be that 5 car's final set of stickers, because remember, he pitted an additional time when he spun at lap 4, so this tire situation is getting more and more interesting.
That's a great point, Larry. He's the one that's in trouble, Kyle Larson.
J.J. Yaley will get the free pass, and that will put 30 cars on the lead lap when we restart.
That's about what we thought. We thought the Truex would stay out and the rest would be there. Let's go down to Jamie.
Well, 2311 cars coming into pit here. Kind of all over the map on the handling of the cars right now. Tyler Reddick pretty happy with it, a 4-tire stop here. But Denny Hamlin, he wants to be freed up a little bit. Chris Gabehart, his crew chief, said we're in a pretty decent scenario here. It's not perfect, but pretty good. Regan?
Denied to Chase Elliott, just a little bit tight when he was behind the 5-car Kyle Larson. As soon as he got out front, though, he said this car is solid, and the 5 Kyle Larson was told to do whatever the 9-car did in terms of pitting.
5 and the 9 come off pit road. And how about Daniel Suarez, who picked up 4 spots? He had moved back up into the top 10 during this green flag run. So Suarez on the way back to the front.
They're 5 wide coming off pit road.
Why not? They've been 5 wide everywhere else today. 75 laps to go in Kansas.
You ready for it? Here we go. Morning's OG. Spitting mad truth and sick kicks. It's Skip Drip Bayless. I am a living legend. He came to play Mr. Game Day. Shannon Shay Show. Get off my property. Toe-to-toe in a sports debate game. In a showdown with a GOAT-KO.
It's legal on this show.
To see who's the greatest debater of all time. Judgment Day is coming. Always right, never wrong, undisputed.
Wednesdays on Fox. 4 small-town farmers welcome big city women.
I'm moving in.
For a chance at love in the heartland.
So what are you looking for?
I'm looking for you. If Yellowstone and The Bachelor had a baby, it would be this reality show unlike any other.
So what made you want to do this?
No matter how content you are by yourself, there's just still something missing.
I love everything about him.
I would really love it if you would join me in this journey.
Farmer Wants a Wife. All new Wednesdays on Fox. Watch anytime on Hulu.
Coming up after NASCAR from Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio, a tasty matchup in the USFL as the defending champion. Birmingham Stallions, led by quarterback Alex Magoo, look to bounce back from a rare regular season loss as they take on the Pittsburgh Maulers. Troy Williams led them to their first win of the year last weekend. Birmingham and Pittsburgh coming up after NASCAR.
Welcome back to the Advent Health 400 at Kansas Speedway. 74 laps to go. And boy, this has been a page turner. So many plot twists in this one. Let's have a look at some of the big storylines. Do I need one of those? No, you need 4 of those, and they all need to be attached by that one lug nut at each corner. Yes, and so do you, and that wheel needs to stay in one piece. Thank you very much. That was Austin Cindric. Well, stage 2, Eric Almirola went for a spin, got a lap down, got it back at lap 177. Contact here. Contact here. Corner exits. Took a good car out of the race, Kyle Busch's. Speaking of Kyle's, that was lap 4 or 5. And Mike, because of all these cautions, come right back to being the very thing that keeps him out of victory lane. Larson fought his way back to the front, took the lead. Denny Hamlin has been up front much of the day, but it took the 9 of Chase Elliott a long time to get up there with the leaders, but he did. And Martin Truex on the outside of the 19, and bumped into Corey LaJoie, bounced off the wall, kept on digging. Now here with Kevin Harvick and Ricky Stenhouse, comes up on a group, and he's just going to slice right through.
Chastain, look at his lift. Chastain got tight, it created all that scenario, and Truex took advantage of it. But you said it, Mike. What a day. If for whatever reason, folks, you went for a beer run, went out in the driveway and watched the Mustang, I don't know what the course is, but if you're back in front of a TV, stay there. Get that beer out, and you're going to be in for a whale of a finish.
So early in the race, the 6 Toyotas were in the top 7 spots at one point. Now we have a Toyota leading, Chevy in second, Ford in third, Chevy, Ford, Chevy, the next Toyota in 10th. The game has changed.
For sure. All over Toyota dominance at the first of this race, Kurt, and then all of a sudden, where did these Hendrick cars come from? Well, one of them had to come from the back, but Chase Elliott in the picture. Now all of a sudden, you've got a bunch of new guys in town.
It's still about just pacing yourself. These are long races. Man, it's just like they all keep trying to take each other out.
Austin Dillon on the front row for the restart with Martin Truex.
Comes Larson, quick on the outside of Gilliland.
Larson on the high side. Past Gregson.
Elliott on the low side.
And Harvick way down at the bottom.
Gregson got in the back of the 9 as William Byron at 24 got in there. Speaking of which, William Byron back from the dead. He literally sped on pit road, was in lap down, had all sorts of trouble because all these cautions. Here he is, back in the game.
Olsen or Byron at one point was 2 laps down. He spent 50 laps, 2 laps down, got a wave around and a free pass. Now he's right back in.
Are you kidding me?
No,
this is real. Elliott, though, he's got that speed on the top side of corner exit. And here we have Suarez was complaining about his car earlier. They've made some adjustments.
Oh, guess what? I have -1 viewers again.
Dillon has in a hot rod. Now that he's got it up front, got it in clean air.
See what he's able to do with it here. These 200 guys are going to swallow him up.
Yeah, but even on old tires, Kurt, walk me through this. That car hasn't handled that good all day long.
You give it a little bit of clean air. You put it up towards the front, and then you get the ability to use your mirror cleaner to block guys. So that's what Austin Dillon's trying to do right now.
So Truex and Dillon did not stop on that caution flag. The cars chasing them did. Larson on fresh tires. Suarez in 4th on fresh tires.
These boys just keep pushing hard, and they're taking. They are not giving. And now just when I thought Chase Elliott was starting off too, where do you go? Suarez. That's what happens right there. When you give like the 99 did, that's where the 11 took advantage. Denny Hamlin.
Wasn't enough room to take.
Well, he got 2 for
That's why these guys are pushing so hard. If you lift at least a little bit, boom. Guy came from 2 lanes, 5 car lengths back and passed both of them. Nobody wants to lift because it's so costly.
Back up towards the front. Larson with fresh tires, but this has just been amazing to watch. The different transitions between like a lap 5 run versus a lap 10 run. And the way that the cars start settling in. We just haven't seen that super long run here the whole second half of the race. Oh!
Byron and Suarez into each other.
Changing lanes.
You know, you just nailed it, Kurt. The 5 and 19. Larson and Truex, they have been the fastest short run cars. Doesn't surprise me they're out front right now. This 11 car, good long run car.
3 Chevys here battling for 5th.
Let's see who gives any room here.
I cannot believe that 24 car is back up into this shop. was backwards down the back straight at one point. He's back up 13, 14. Everybody's got a shot today.
Gregson Chastain. Here comes Stenhouse with a run. This is for 14th.
This is about as back as far as I've seen Chastain.
Did MTJ win back-to-back? I mean, yeah, but I hope not.
Hard back in there. Oh, he got Gregson high. Got him in the Gregson. They're not going to be very happy about that.
Gregson came all the way down to thank him. And Allmendinger and several others go by.
Wow. Chastain's fighting a tight car. He lost the nose a little bit. And, yeah, I think we've seen that off the 2 as well. I think that's why he's marred back here in traffic, too. Got back in dirty here and had trouble. Just his pass to the lead. Battle. Off the 4. Here he comes.
Shooting him right there. He's going to change
Go for the side draft and then clear down low. Comes back up for the block. And he's going to take a high lane away from the 19 as they go down into 1 and 2.
And drive away.
Absolutely. That 5 with the tires has the advantage. Another pass through lead.
Bubba Wallace worked the bottom, picked up a spot. Here comes Tyler Reddick charging back, and Kevin Harvick. We're going to take you box side by side with 64 to go.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can go out and do all the things that make summer, summer. Like getting ice cream, movie nights. I'll keep it down. Hiking with the besties. Catching sunsets. Or just playing catch. Go long.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Ma, are you sure you don't want to go bowling with us tonight? Yeah, no.
There's my little marzipan. Oh, my daughter gives the best hugs.
We're just passing through on our way to the Jazz Jamboree. And we wanted to thank America's #1 motorcycle insurer for saving us money.
Mara, your parents are exactly like me. I know, right?
Well, cherish your friends and loved ones.
Oh, trouble. Noah Gregson's around.
I'm Peter Davidson.
Was that a spin from Ross?
I like to keep it toned down and simple, just like Taco Bell breakfast, with fluffy eggs, sausage, and a crispy hash brown. Isn't that right, co-host Rhonda?
Are we on TV right now?
I don't know.
Okay, cut it.
Ray Magliozzi here. When you need parts, eBay Motors ensures a guaranteed fit. Let's say you'll need headlights and a bumper. At least you can skip the car wash. Just go to eBay Motors. The check means a guaranteed fit. Let's ride.
This is Sonoma. This is what the drivers will see. And this is what you'll see. Drivers, you. Drivers, you.
It just got really interesting in Sonoma.
And this is what everyone came to see. Get your tickets now at SonomaRaceway.com.
Saturday, it's baseball night in America on Fox. Machado and Soto lead the Padres against Betts, Freeman, and the Dodgers. Or Bregman and the Astros take on the White Sox. It's baseball night in America, Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox.
Bella Gregson comes pit side after bringing out the race's 10th caution flag. Spinning off turn number 2. Looked like he was by himself when that happened. But here's a little earlier between he and Ross Chastain.
That was off the 4. Yeah, it's a pretty good tire hit, you know, as far as having a cut or something afterwards. Oof.
And then he is off in the distance, sideways and spinning by himself.
I was trying to see, and that right rear looked up, Kurt. I think he just lost it. It did. Yeah, maybe it's just...
This is from the Ford camera in Keselowski's car.
Oh, in your lap. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there. Woo, that was close.
Good move by Keselowski to get out of that jam.
Good move. I bet he closed his eyes.
Better be lucky than good.
Now, there will be no free pass. Harrison Burton was the first car laps down, but he came to pit road at the caution flag and stopped, so no free pass.
Hey, Billy Scott, I want to talk to you, but I'm going to leave this alone right now. Like, these crew chiefs and the amount of stress they're going through right now, this is wild.
Larry, where are we at? Can we make it to the end of this thing? What are we doing here, bud?
You can make it on fuel, and they've run 10 laps. Remember what Truex did earlier on 6-lap pressure tires. He cut through there like a hot knife through butter. It looks like they're coming possibly to get everybody get their last set of tires, make it to the end on fuel.
Jamie.
So many comers and goers. Daniel Suarez, one of those. They're getting this car dialed in. They want a small adjustment here. 4 tires. Denny Hamlin putting on their last set of sticker tires, so the balance is good here. He's happy with that 11. Regan.
19 of Martin Truex Jr. was tight up in turn 4, but he said it wasn't bad for old tires. Like the balance overall. And the 5 of Kyle Larson, it was a late call to pit when they got to turn 4. He's too neutral in turns 1 and 2 and a little bit too tight in 3 and 4.
Cars coming on pit road now will have 16 lap fresher tires, counting caution laps.
Willie B.
And the others.
+3 on Willie B, the 24. How about that, Kurt?
Yeah, I guess who's back? That guy right there. Who did that? It's way back on the beginning of pit road.
And that
across the top of the screen. See which car we might. Tough to tell.
Suarez, I think.
Or is it a car that still stopped?
He almost bumped it. Not sure if it was his. We'll see.
No, I think he was on his way out of the box. It came from possibly the 14.
Well, let's see where they roll it back to, fellas. That should tell the tale.
This is like,
and here it comes into the 99 pit.
This is like playing a game of Yahtzee, just rolling dice.
Oh, what a stop for William Byron and company on that 24. Just with the doctor order +3. 24, best pit crew this year. Getting the job done for him. Back in this thing. Unbelievable. 2 laps down.
So Suarez was the 10th car to come off pit road. And back he goes. Look at Byron's graph of the day.
I mean, that is just so wild. I mean,
he spent over 53 laps of this race, 2 laps down, and fought his way back.
I mean, if there's a chance to talk to a crew chief, I really don't want to do it right now. But as a former driver, let's try to bring in Billy Scott. Hey, Billy Scott, this is Kurt Busch in the booth. You got us?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm completely confused as a driver. Are you all right down there as a crew chief? I'm worried about your health here. How many tires? What's going on? What do we need to do here to try to bring the 45 victory lane for back-to-back-to-back?
Well, not many sets of tires left, as opposed to pit road is facing. But, yeah, we just got to keep working on these restarts and get track position at the right time. The way this has been going, a lot of cycling, different back and forth, and just got to be on the right cycle.
All right, so is it being on the tight side on short runs, loose side? What do you got? Just all over the map?
Yeah, definitely tight, firing off most of the time on restarts, but obviously highly track position dependent. So further we get back here, you know, the harder it is to get going.
All right, my friend. Best of luck. Try to bring her home in one piece. This has turned into a war.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. We'll keep fighting away.
Tyler Reddick trying to become the first time one car number has gone to victory lane 3 straight times at one track with different drivers.
Speaking of some history, how about this? If this William Byron can come back from 2 laps down and pull this off, the last person to have that happen, 2015 Carl Edwards. Been a long time since somebody's been able to pull that off. Keep an eye on this 24. This could be huge.
And keep an eye on FS1 because right after the race, the USFL Week 4 action continues. The Birmingham Stallions trying to get to 3-1, and the Pittsburgh Maulers trying to even up their season at 2-2. It all kicks off next, right here on FS1.
Been some good games. Loving what I see over there. It's fun to watch that. You a stallion or a mauler, Kurt?
I like horses. I'll go with stallion. What are you?
I like stallion.
I thought you were a chief.
Good weekend to be a stallion.
All right, Larry, you see that 19 car there, Martin Truex Jr.? James Small decided to put their qualifying scuffs on right there, so he may be one of the few cars that has a set of stickers still in the pits should we get another caution here directly.
Interesting.
All right. Coach Gibbs looking on. his cars pretty well dominated the first half of this race. But now the highest placed Toyota is Hamlin in 7th. And that is because the first 4 cars did not pit. So how about this lineup? Corey LaJoie
is the
will be
leader.
the control car on the restart. He shares the front row with Ryan Preece. Michael McDowell and J.J. Yaley in row 2. Then Kyle Larson, the first of the cars that pitted with William Byron.
I got a feeling about this restart.
He's going to try to lag back a little bit and try to blitz right when they get to the
All right, green flag.
Can't jump out of line until after the start-finish line. Now we're back under green.
Then he did to the inside. Yeah, he did. Shot the middle there, but no, I thought the 5 was going to lag back. He didn't. I don't really know why Yaley. Look at the 24 front there.
Oh, Joy pulls out to the lead.
Oh, so close. That almost cost Kyle. Last minute block there on the 11.
Here we go off turn 4.
Corey LaJoie trying to become the 13th different leader of this
Is William
race.
Byron really going to come back from all his problems today to be leading the race? Wow.
Just had a huge save.
Comes Larson on that outside. William Byron to the point.
William Byron, Willie B.
From 2 laps down, folks.
Oh, not that. We've seen it all, but there's a couple of bullets back there with 2 Toyotas. You got Larson in the mix. This is going to take about 10 laps, and it'll settle out, and then we'll see who the players are.
In the meantime, it's 3 wide once again, mid-pack.
The one that's really got to dig deep is Truex right now. If he's on scuffs and has a set of stickers sitting there, that could be a huge benefit. We're going to battle for the lead, though, again. Side draft.
William Byron, who has not led this race since lap 2, gives way to Kyle Larson.
Yeah, he just yielded right away.
I think he did yield that. Gave the spot up pretty easy. Right, here he comes back. As you say that, I think Kyle got tied off before and had to lift.
He sure did.
Yep.
Just when you think one guy is trying to give.
Tried to give it to you, didn't want it.
Yeah, he just overdrove it. Forgot about corner exit.
I guess I'll take it back.
You know, one thing that's changed a little bit with the tire design since the inception of this car, the tires are coming out with less stack.
Turn 3.
Oh, trouble!
Round back.
Around goes the 43. Eric Jones.
It just went around.
Josh Berry's around 2, but I don't think he's hard into the wall.
48's around.
11th caution flag at lap 216 for Eric Jones.
Larry, have you ever seen this much havoc on a 1.5-mile track?
No, I've never.
And again, I don't think we'll have a free pass. Noah Gragson would have been eligible, but he's on pit road.
Oh my.
And that's where Jones goes right away, along with Josh Berry. So here's a look at it.
He's got a decent run down the back straightaway. Where does it go wrong? Say what?
Did they touch getting in? If they did, and they were very close.
Must have.
Jones
Did a good job of keeping the throttle down, keeping it underneath of him.
So watch from the Celsius camera on board Haley's number 31.
I think they touched ever so slightly, just enough that when he went to pull off of him, he got the car loose.
Yep, and when you touch, you lift immediately just because your brain says, okay, trouble's coming. That dumps it on the right front, and the car snaps around twice as quick.
Yeah, you see just a little bit of a rub
Right
about the 2 o'clock on the clock right there. Yeah, just barely. Some of that was from touching the wall, as you see on the right rear mirror.
Show me a car that hadn't touched the wall.
No kidding.
This is wild. But it's awesome. The racing that these guys are putting on, it's like another game. Like this is like a playoff race in a sense.
Well, it's just when these cautions start coming, you know, and then the strategy comes into play. You think about that stage 2 with Logano, McDowell, and some of those guys. You look at it now, and you've got Austin Dillon and these guys up front capitalizing on these untimely cautions.
Let's watch the 11 up top of the screen.
Yeah, got it a little bit, didn't he? That's where, look at the 5 have to lift, and the difference, you and William Byron, though, getting that point back. That could have been a huge savior for William.
And that's what I was talking about with the stagger and the tires. What that means is that it just doesn't rotate center out as much, and it creates left rear stability, because we had a lot of left rear blowouts early in the year last year. Now we don't see that as much, but the cars just aren't closing the corners out as easily.
He picked the throttle up a little bit earlier than he used to, driving through the corner on the throttle.
Remember how lucky we are to get to do this every week?
We remember the racing, the action,
I'm speechless. This is the greatest day of my life.
the calls, the community. But when we look back, we also need to remember the men and women who serve this country and all they do to keep us safe and free.
Verizon Frontline is the advanced network for first responders on the front lines. Built to prioritize first responders. Built for extreme conditions. Built for the most reliable 5G network in America. Verizon is the #1 network choice in public safety. Because when seconds count and lives are on the line, the people we rely on need technology they can rely on. From the network America relies on.
Out here, you're more than just a landowner. You're a gardener, a landscaper, a hunter. Because you didn't settle for ordinary. Same goes with your equipment. Versatile, powerful, durable Kubota equipment. More goes into it, so you get more out of it.
Oh, okay. Easy does it.
We switched to Liberty Mutual and saved $652. They customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. With the money we saved, we thought we'd try electric unicycles. Careful, babe. Saving was definitely easier.
Hey, babe, I think I got it. It's actually...
Okay, show off. Oh. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Saturday, it's baseball night in America on Fox. Machado and Soto lead the Padres against Betts, Freeman, and the Dodgers. Or Bregman and the Astros take on the White Sox. It's baseball night in America, Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox.
Here is where it must be left on the track. And now is when the future is written in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
They're firing up the grill here in Kansas. Home of barbecue and then ribs. As long as you're not in Lexington, North Carolina, this is the home of barbecue.
Look at them burn ends on the end of that bad boy. Yep. That's what it's all about.
Some of those might go to the winner with today's trophy. Then again, he may have some burn ends of his own, and so might some of these people in the grandstand. 90-degree heat out there. So hot day here, hot one on the track, a lot more action than we expected. Record number of lead changes, 13 different leaders, 11 caution flags, and we still have almost 50 laps to go.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. With the tires and just patience, this turned into a huge war of attrition. I've never seen anything like this on a mile and a half.
Started right off the bat. You got your leader, Kyle Larson, gets spun off of 4 in front of the field, and it's been out of control ever since then. Cautions, precautions, we all know that, but boy, has it ever rang true today.
No give, no take. Like, it's just all no give, all take.
I think what this is going to come down to is not who has the best car, but who still has tires. Regan?
Well, Mike, things keep getting better for the 24. William Byron checking in with his team. They still have a set of sticker tires sitting down here. They cycled through their scuff tires earlier in the race when they were having issues, when they were working on that race car and making it better. They're sitting in a very good spot in terms of sticker tires for the end of the race here. The other cars with those in my section, the 4 of Kevin Harvick, the 19 of Martin Truex Jr., and the 7 of Corey LaJoie.
Well, here's Kyle Larson about tires.
So what do we even have for tires? We have one more?
We have a set that has 7 laps on it, so if it comes down to it, that doesn't scare me. I know it's not what you want to hear, but it doesn't scare me.
Okay.
All right, so the 5 has a set of 7 lap scuffs. but they took off the car earlier. There are the restart ranks. William Byron, best of the Cup Series. Kyle Larson, 8th on restart performance.
Here you go. Let's get after it.
Back green.
Good pushes on both sides here. Eventually somebody's going to take that spot, but right now they're pushing hard for the second row. Truex and Denny Hamlin. Denny to the outside.
He's going to go for it, but now Larson's got that momentum in the middle.
Tell you who lost their help is the 24 William Byron. Look at the difference it made as soon as Truex got tight behind him. For both cars, William Byron and Truex. Truex lost 4 spots.
Bubba's back in the mix. Look at that. Chastain, yeah, on the high side. He's going to have a huge run down the front straightaway.
Chastain back into the top 5.
One lift to Truex, and he lost 4 or 5 spots there. That's all it takes. That's why you're having so much trouble. You can't afford to lift, and the times are tight on these restarts. You know, getting you in trouble.
It is amazing at the way that one set of tires versus another set of tires changes the game for certain teams. I mean, just when we thought we rode off Chastain, he's back top 5, digging, trying to clear for 4th.
This was big for Larson to get that lead from his teammate. I feel like that all came from what materialized behind him. As soon as Byron lost that help with Truex on the bottom, that advantage immediately swung back to Larson.
So now all of the top 8 team, with one exception, got tires on this most recent one caution to go at lap 2:08. Corey LaJoie is the only one who did not. He is in 12th.
We still got some guys ripping the bottom, some guys ripping the top. Plenty of options still on the track. But again, running out of tires, running out of patience. Harvick keeps trying, right? But that low side is kind of a sucker zone. It's hard to clear people off turn 2.
6th place, Logano and Truex.
Let's see. That momentum on the top side. Guys don't want to lift when they're up there.
Man, Logano, what a turnaround for him. That stage 2, being able to take advantage of that untimely caution strategy, play right into the play of that, put them right back in the game. He's been a top 10 contender ever since that moment.
3 wide, Reddick took it to the bottom with Austin Dillon in the middle as they work past Blaney. Now Blaney with the run. This is for 9th place.
Yeah, those two will draft down the back together on the top side, but now what can Reddick do to clear one of them? Got to get one of them here. I don't think he's going to do it.
So hard. Oh, yeah, he cleared up. No, whoa, so close.
He knew he wasn't clear. He's like, I got to get out of here. And he lost the spot.
I said near, not clear, boy.
More lead changes today than in any 400-mile race on a 1.5-mile track in NASCAR history.
Wow. History. Busy day. Busy day.
Progressive banking. When they repaved this place, it goes right back to progressive banking. The ability that you're watching right there. 2 cars running side by side. One all the way up against the wall. One on the bottom of the line. All because of that repave and the decision to make this a progressive racetrack.
I agree.
Look at that fight for 7th on the right of your screen, where Elliott carried Truex into the turn high. They almost got together. He got a little side draft and made the pass.
And then over on the left side of the screen, battle for 10th. 45 has the 12 clear. But now this is like 3 laps in a row.
That's been a hell of a battle.
Yeah,
These two have been battling back and forth. It's roles reversed now. Blaney's been on the outside. Now he's on the bottom.
Meanwhile, back at the front.
I don't know where to look, guys.
Byron has got some steam still built up, but the 5 has definitely been the one that really starts to pull ahead on, well, let's say a long run today is what, 4 laps? Maybe 14.
Yeah.
Maybe 14 laps. This could be where guys start to stretch it out.
And if it does stretch out, you just saw him in that shot, that's 11 car. He has been the best on the long run, but it's a tall order to get by those Hendrick cars. Extremely fast. He was fast yesterday in practice. Pretty sporty FedEx hot rods for him. It's not quite as good as these Hendrick cars, though. Hamlin had not only the fastest individual lap of practice, but the best 5 consecutive laps, 10, 15, 20, 30, you name it. He led all categories.
He did, and it's just like all those categories started getting lines drawn through him. And now it's turned into restart madness, which we knew would happen. But again, this is that point in the race where you really got to dig deep. And this is where you have to close it as a driver. You have to stay focused on what it takes to win and how past races have been won here.
Well, you're going to have to be quite a bit faster than those Hendrick cars to even get up there past them. You're watching William Byron do everything he can do. He caught his teammate, Kyle Larson, and now stalled out behind him. Now I'm looking for where's the lap traffic? When are we going to catch lap traffic? Because that's going to be your next opportunity to be able to pounce on something. Him making a move and creating a draft and a stall.
And to answer your question, there's only one lapped car for the next half a lap of racetrack. So lap traffic, to get into a scrum of lap traffic, it's going to be a while here.
But it's going to happen. With 37 to go, you're going to catch them, and it's going to be a factor. Right about when things really get heated up.
This is where last year when I was able to bring my car to victory lane, it's at that lap 15 of the run, our car would just start to carve a little bit better, and we were able to make passes, and that made our car maneuverable. We talked about that earlier, Boyer. At a track like this, your car's got to be maneuverable, and that's what we're seeing Reddick make a pass, and we'll see what these guys, the next little bit is really going to tell us a lot.
Side job. But you see, he slid up in front of him and then has to lift. Can't create that R, can't keep him in the throttle.
But I don't think Dylan's going to have much to retaliate. He's not going to be able to have anything for him on the exit. And Reddick will be able to pull away and reel in the next one.
That's 9th place with Harvick closing from 11.
Yeah, these boys are digging. This is it's been a long day and they're still out there. It's just, you have to dig deep.
Bubba Wallace, the Toyota Can, sitting in 5th place. Chastain just ahead and to the right.
We saw that one car with a ton of speed on the restart. He's able to close the corner a little bit better than Wallace right there off turn 4. He's had an adventurous day just like everybody else. I mean, we could probably draw the whole up and down graph for every single car today. And then with Byron, them hanging out 2 laps down all day, they didn't really want to use a set of tires until they got back to the lead lap. They could be in a big time position to be in an advantage.
But remember what Regan told us. If we get another caution flag in his area of the pits, Harvick, Truex, LaJoie, and Byron each have a set of stickers sitting on the ground. You don't want to have those left at the end of the race.
No, but I also think there's going to be a window there where that opportunity goes away. You know, you can't lose too much track position. If it gets in within, 10 to go or 5 to go or something, they're all going to stay out because they don't have tires. You can't start 22nd and win this race. So there is a window there where that opportunity becomes not so opportune, right?
And you're right, with 27 cars on the lead lap, absolutely.
Gap it goes away.
There you go, buddy. Let's go. Go get a couple more boys. There's a slow one on the top in front.
Like that, cheerleading, helping that guy. You always want to hear good things out there. Yeah, I like that, boy. Get on that outside. Get us some more.
That's always worth a 10th of a second.
Even if it wasn't true, I always like to hear it.
I already knew. I was like, oh, really? Just save it.
So what a weekend. The Toyotas won practice. The Hendrick Chevys won the front row, and they have been dominant on mile and a halves, winning nearly half of the last 17. On mile and a halves, which predominate the circuit. Kyle Larson with 5 of those. We don't count Atlanta as a mile and a half anymore. We count it as a super speedway with Daytona and Talladega because that's how it races now with the increased banking.
Yeah, the reason being, it's wide open all the way around at Atlanta. This is a lot of maneuverability with your car, the driver, everybody's got to work together here. And this is one of those tough places to get it exactly right, but it's where it opens up the box where so many guys can run good, and that's why we've seen so many lead changes, so many different guys lead laps, and now you have the top 5 that are kind of starting to separate themselves up front.
All right, now Kurt, William Byron is right where you were last year, having to chase down Kyle Larson and beat him. You did. What does Byron need to see? What does he need to do now?
The small difference maker I had is I had 2 Kyles that I had to deal with, but I let them deal with each other. They raced the heck out of each other when they dropped the green, and they were so much side by side drafting, and I was just like, I can just sit here and wait for both of you guys to burn through your tires, and I'll get you on the long run. That was the set of chips that I pushed in on, and I ended up with a long run at the end. And I don't know if I had a set of tires still sitting on pit road, but I went in for the long run.
Bubba Wallace did much the same here last fall in the 45, which doubled up.
And is that what we're starting to see again? We're starting to see some trends. We've run out of cars. We've had so many yellows. There's hardly any sets of tires left.
Right along with Keselowski here, he's salvaging a day out of this. I'm talking down and out of the first of this race, riding 16th, but not bad.
Straightaway. Straight back tight. Julia.
With Haley downshift.
Well, Larry, dare I say, speaking of trends,
Well, we might be going a little early, but we'll go ahead and go there. I looked at the last 5 Kansas spring races. Now, we did not race here in the spring of 2020, but in those 5 races, the average of the last caution, lap 254, which is 13 laps to go, 3 times in the final 10 laps. And Mike, we did have an overtime finish in 2019.
Okay. Well, I don't know about that trend, but the trend I've been talking about, we've been watching all week long, is this 11. That car trend's good on long runs. I watch it on the graph, and there you see him passing William Byron for second. Larson, you better run, and you better run fast.
You better run, you better hide, because right there, Byron yielded. Byron knew he didn't have much to block with. He didn't side draft him. He's like, I've got nothing for you. That happens sometimes when you're in the top grouping. When somebody fast catches you, and you just see it happening, you're like, I can't hold this guy off.
and right after the race, keep it right here on FS1. Week 4 action of the USFL continues next. The Birmingham Stallions take their 2-1 record against the Pittsburgh Maulers. It all kicks off next on FS1 right after the race. 25 laps to go. Kyle Larson with a 1.3 second lead. And Denny Hamlin.
Yep, that's what I was just going to circle for all the race fans. That's that number right there we want to keep an eye on. And now you're going to get into the traffic and how you navigate traffic and keep your lap time going.
Nailed it. That last time by, I think they will go Kyle up in that car. Hey, Levin's coming. He's faster. I think he was holding back a little bit. Went to the whip, answered the call, picked his lap times up too. Keep an eye on that interval that Kurt just showed. I think Cole Larson was riding right there. I really do. Had a little more in the tank, Kurt.
We shall see. This is where we were talking about this, that the Toyotas seem to have that long run speed. All the money seems to be on the 11 car. The 5 had that short run speed. We've seen that all day. Now, what are we going to have over these last 24, 23 laps?
Catch these lappers at the right time. You saw him just pass one right there. Timing is everything. Do not get stalled out on an exit behind a lapper.
Hamlin's got the fishing rod out.
Yeah, you have to. Whoever can get through lap traffic the best is a benefactor. When Kyle gets door to door with somebody, that hole, we've seen it all day long. That hole that those cars punch in the air is a huge drafting opportunity. And the closer he gets to them, it's going to be even more. Timing is everything, and it really is shaping up perfectly right here with 23 laps to go, 22.
I was just going to ask you in the TV booth for some popcorn. This is going to get good. This is where you just sit back and you watch the craftsmanship of professional racing.
You want popcorn and I want a beer.
We ran out of popcorn about the time we ran out of sticker tires. It's been that kind of day.
He's coming, guys. Narrowed it up just a little bit.
Oh, yeah. It's all about that corner exit and having those clean exits in traffic. A small little thing, too, is that shade's creeping in on entry to 1 and exit of 4. You try to use that. You try to get up there as high as you can.
Right there it is. Kurt showed you guys. Keep an eye on that interval.
Okay. Mike Troy, you can help us, though. Catching them one's thing.
Passing them's another. And, you know, well, Kyle Larson, look back to Vegas. Look back to Phoenix. He has been so strong at the end of these races. But you got to get to victory lane. And the fastest car the last few laps on track, right up until this most recent lap, not counting the 2 leaders, has been Chase Elliott back at 7th, but he's 5 seconds off the lead if we stay green here.
Yeah, this is it's going to be two guys in a sword fight right here. They're going to go after it. If Hamlin's able to close the gap and find a little bit more, you know, on the 3rd lane, not the total 4th lane, he'll get there. And then it's going to be that battle back and forth.
It's like you said, Kurt, catching is one thing, passing is the other. You look for opportunities. You keep hearing me talk about the lappers coming. Here's 2, right? Onesie, twosies. These are easy. They'll probably move over, yield the right away to these guys. But there's a pack up there of 4, and they're a blanket over all of them. That creates a lot of dirty air for the leader and the 2nd place guy. That's an opportunity.
Denny's going sniffing here. He just shot for the middle lane. And this might hurt his lap time this time, but he's starting to do some research and trying to find something.
Kind of stalled out at that.
Well, gained a little bit.
6/10 back there.
Now Wallace has caught Chastain. They are battling here for 4th, and they are closing on William Byron for 3rd. Bubba had a look last time by.
These long runs, and Creamy finally is rising back to the top. And Bubba Wallace has been a part of that equation all day long. It's a good run. They're going to look at that stage 2 and wish they had those stage points that unfortunately circumstances kept them out of. But this has been a very solid day for them, coming off of a win last year.
Solid day at a solid track. That's what you always want.
And he lost a little bit there. It's where you start getting in the draft. It helps you down the straightaways and hurts you in the corners. Whatever he did, he said he started moving around, looking around a little bit on the racetrack.
Good corner exit by Wallace, and now they are getting into the draft of Byron.
If there's any grip right up next to that racetrack, this is where this Lawson is so strong. He can ride that wall so close and so tight to it without hitting it. Such a talent.
16 laps to go in the race at Kansas. The USFL game between the Birmingham Stallions and the Pittsburgh Maulers is going to start over on FS2 and the Fox Sports app. We'll come here to FS1 after the race concludes. Kyle Larson leading Denny Hamlin by 0.7 of a second. William Byron 2.7 back in 3rd. And the battle is Bubba Wallace on the inside of Ross Chastain for 4th.
Clear up.
Rolling. Yeah, Chastain just kind of yielded there. I mean, it's late in the day, and like, hey, we're both going to end up top 5 if we settle this a little bit quicker, because I don't think Logano can reel them both in.
Hamlin is stalled out in his lap traffic. Right around that 6/10, 7/10 range, he stalled out. But look, starting to get into this traffic we're talking about.
Hamlin's searching, he's digging, he's just not gaining. He's not gaining. He's been all over this. He went 2 lanes down. He was up super high. I want a little higher entry in the 1 right there, boss.
Ooh,
oh, Larson messed up.
I think he got in the wall. I think he did.
He messed up.
Here comes Hamlin.
I dragged on him, and then he got in the wall.
That lead's been cut in half right there in one corner.
One moment right there. Now.
Oh boy.
Look at this.
Oh boy.
Is Larson
Big news.
He's going to be able to figure out 1 and 2 this time around.
Kurt, you said you wanted him higher, getting in the wall.
I want Denny.
You said that. I know, as you said that.
13 to go. Denny Hamlin hasn't won since the Coke 600 last May.
Look how he lost the
3 races ago.
Sorry. Look how he lost the nose behind him in the wake.
So there's a mean bump. There's a mean bump right by the stoplight there, and it just unloads the car. We've seen some people have trouble there. Larson found it.
I think he got loose in. The car looked like it was dancing and nervous, getting in out from underneath of him a little bit, chasing up the racetrack down the wall. No harm, no foul though. This thing's still fast. Actually started to gain back just a little bit of time.
Here, driving everything they've got. Larson's starting to see him in the mirror. Denny's trying to make sure he finds clean air. He's going to slip up here.
Denny Hamlin trying to break that winless streak, during which Kyle Larson has won 4 times.
Now, this exit of 4 is going to be tough. Can Denny hold it off the wall and keep his momentum? All right.
Lost a little bit. Getting in, off a little off. Looks like a net advantage, though.
Yeah.
Slipped up back to 2.7.
Right there, he's completely in the wake.
Let's see what happens here on this corner.
Well, you're definitely not going around that 5. So him moving to the bottom, trying to figure out the 3 and 4. I think his opportunities over here in 3 and 4 if he can get it. Starting to get into those lappers that are going to be harder to come by. As long as they yield that outside to the leader, Kyle Larson's in a good situation. The minute somebody tries to race him and stays on the outside, we're in trouble.
Yeah, or you mispredict which lane they're going to choose. You really got to look ahead and understand which lane they're going to give you, or you got to make that commitment to just make the move and go around them.
That's a timing thing too. Do not catch them in that inopportune.
I hope Barry doesn't hold up Hamlin.
Get it, before you get into the corner. Don't want to catch him in the center of the corner.
Good.
And you don't want to catch him on the exit and lose your nose.
Not a lot of traffic ahead now. Just a couple of cars single file half the straightaway away. Coming to 9 laps to go.
Well, one of these guys is one of these guys has won this year. One of these guys hasn't. Denny is hungry. Turn it.
I like that lane that Denny's using right there. Flipping that seam.
You have to.
Kept good momentum behind him in that wake.
That's where I was able to pass Larson last year.
You did. It was almost exact same move right there.
This is the toughest part of the track when you're on the lower sides. Exit of 4 for Denny.
There. Whoa, he lost the nose hard.
He's over here. He's there though.
I think it happens in 1 and 2, just like yours did. If it happens.
See what we have here.
Oh, look, Larson answered a call, moved down and blocked that
down a little lower.
Look at the difference it made. Denny had to lift.
Caught him by surprise a little bit.
Good heads-up driving, low mirror driving, little help from the spotter, I'm sure.
Or a memory. Now look at Denny.
Now Denny's falling back.
And he's going to try to carve it down a little bit and have a little extra space.
Well, Larson's loose. He got wiggled again off the 4. I think that's exactly what's going on with that car. He's starting to free up.
Keep putting the gas on it.
Look at the momentum gain.
Here comes Hamlin.
Big momentum gain.
I like that move by the 11. It's not going to net him much. You're going to lose the least amount.
Lap cars ahead if you could position yourself and use one as a pick.
They stayed up. That's exactly what I was talking about. Here's the opportunity for Denny. See those cars stayed up, forcing Larson out of his groove.
Yes,
see if they do this down into 1 and 2. When they start racing for their position and stay on the lead lap, that's when business picks up.
There we go. You got to predict. You got to know. Larson.
See, they stayed up. Larson had to move. Denny moves up. See if that momentum. Watch the momentum on exit. Here he comes.
It's going to help the 11. How many times do you get a moment to make a move?
What's Larson going to do?
Has to go to the bottom. 2 lap cars up high. Middle of the racetrack. Hamlin underneath.
Oh, here comes Hamlin for the lead.
And Larson is wanting this.
Larson's going to lead that lap.
Look at this, door to door, folks, for the lead. Kansas Speedway.
I mean, this is like a mirror image of last year.
Yaley goes to the bottom. Larson goes back to the outside, gets that momentum. Here comes the run. He's going to get cleared from Yaley, too. As Denny slipped up, that was a great opportunity. Swung in the 5's favor.
See how much momentum you lose by just cracking the throttle just that little bit. They were side by side off 4, and now it's back to the half a second.
Denny caught him in a bad place right there. Lost a lot of time. Went from door to door to almost 3.5 tenths.
4 to go.
Looks like Gilliland yielded there.
2 great drivers who are also both great at Darlington, where we go next week for Throwback Weekend.
How was the F1 race? I didn't watch it.
Sideways again in the middle of 1 and 2.
I wanted to, but this was on.
He's there. He's hungry. Can he pounce on it?
Nice and light on entry.
Denny's moved his entry up really high, getting into 3. Look at the momentum he comes across. If he can
Here comes Hamlin.
Larson's having trouble too.
This is where you got to make your move. These are those opportunities. What are you going to do?
Can't get in the corner very good because he's loose.
Clear track ahead.
Denny just struggling a little bit off too. But
Larson, see, he's playing with that throttle.
Closest he's been.
He's going to take a dive bomb. Will he go for it? Here he comes.
Clear track ahead.
Hamlin for the lead with 2 to go.
Now Larson will have the momentum coming off the top.
Denny's going to have to lift again. 2 to go.
Denny was patient there. Is there still time?
Great racing.
This would be a huge corner for Larson if he's got to keep it underneath him.
He's been loose.
2 to go, and they will catch more traffic before the checker.
That Larson found something on the outside of 1 and 2. Went back up right up against the wall. Likes it up there. Found some speed. No lappers in the way.
All right.
He's played nice so far. He's played nice so far.
Coming to the white flag.
All right, off turn 4, white flag in the
This is where shit gets serious.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One.
White
He's
flag.
got one more chance getting into 3. That's where it's going to come. He's right to the bumper of him.
Take him now. Take him now.
He's going to get to him.
Oh! Hamlin!
Got him loose. He got the wiggling.
They're going to be side by side now.
But then he had to lift. He did.
Oh! Oh! Larson into the wall! And Hamlin is gonna win!
Run, Denny.
Wow! Oh my God!
Hamlin comes sailing off turn number 4.
And Denny Hamlin puts Larson in the wall to win at Kansas. Wow!
Took it from him. Literally took it from him. That's pretty uncharacteristic.
Dom would not be happy about that.
I don't see anybody getting into anybody.
Nah, he played it like a chess game. He played it like a chess game. There's times when you make those
Jeez.
moves, you have to lean on it just that little bit, but he waited,
Wow.
he waited, and it happened.
Well, he made
That's race of the year. That is race of the year right there.
Took advantage of Larson getting loose in the middle of that corner. I don't think he laid the bumper to him, but he was close enough that he forced him to leave.
I honestly don't really think that he meant to, like, do that.
See, he never.
I really don't
never
think
touched
he...
him there, but he did here.
Yeah, like, it just seems like Larson came up.
See, that's just 2 guys going.
Or came
for it.
down,
That's
sorry.
a hell of a race. That's what that is.
First ever.
Yeah, I really don't think, like, Hamlin meant to do that.
At Kansas Speedway.
My gosh, I'm wore out, Kurt. Who else? Hey, let's clean some.
That was fun.
William Byron from 2 laps back finishes 3rd. Bubba Wallace with his 4th place finish. Logano in 6th. Unbelievable.
2 guys putting it all out on the line.
What an unbelievable save by Larson.
That is a huge save to come home in 2nd.
Well, to bounce off the wall as hard as he did, that car should have been wrecked in the inside wall.
49 Cup Series wins for Denny Hamlin. That ties him with Tony Stewart for 15 on the NASCAR all-time list. First win in 33 starts. So, of course, first of the season. And it's his 4th Kansas win. Joe Gibbs, back-to-back victory lanes.
Don't y'all just love racing?
Fastest car just won this race. He was the best car all weekend long. That Larson boy, he was hanging out, loose as can be, did everything he could do. What a battle.
I don't think Larson should be too frustrated at all with this. I mean, losing isn't the greatest feeling, but he did almost everything right to try to bring it on home. This guy right here, Denny, these long races where attrition shows up. His last win was a 600-miler at Charlotte. This one felt like a 900-miler here in Kansas.
And here comes Hamlin.
He stays in it to win.
A lot of booze.
Denny Hamlin out of the car.
Boo! He said boo.
The last 30 laps, Denny. You caught Kyle Larson. A little bit of contact on the backstretch, fair or foul. It was hard racing. You got your 4th Kansas win.
Yeah, I'm so proud of this whole FedEx team. And yeah, I got the position on there. I was trying to side drop him, but flipped his left rear. But glad he was able to at least finish. And proud of my FedEx team, though. 400 wins now for Joe Gibbs Racing. Just such a great accomplishment for them.
Denny Hamlin, your winner in Kansas.
Kansas crowd didn't like that, did they?
Second with this one. Is there anything more you could have done right there to hold off Denny in the end?
I mean, I was really loose. I was trying to do what I could to manage it. Just was really loose at that end, and yeah, he was a little bit better than me there at the end. But I haven't seen a replay either. But obviously, he was side drafting really aggressively, like you would. But he was like touching me.
Oh shit!
It just
Oh shit! We got a fight between Ross Chastain and Noah Gregson. We got a fight.
Interview interrupted.
Going on here, I guess.
Yo, we got a fight.
Going at it.
Chastain connected. I don't know if Noah got him first, but
Damn.
Everybody's overheated, including several of the tempers here in Kansas.
I don't even think. Yeah, Ross is like, what?
Kyle Larson.
Yes, look at this.
They were discussing what happened.
Oh. Oh. Oh, Ross to the first punch. Woo! Oh, man!
Here's the incident. Discussion and confrontation.
Look at this. This was.
It's a tough track.
I mean,
tough day.
it really looks like Gregson. Yeah, that was more on Gregson. It's like, you're coming up to me talking shit, trying to get your hands on me, motherfucker. I'ma punch your ass in the face. Woo! I love Gregson though. I do. I do, but that was funny.
Well, Ross Chastain down here finishing up a radio interview right now, but
as we went there, those restarts again were incredible. So hats off to our team. No comment.
Ross, we saw the tempers afterwards there between you and Noah. What took place in your eyes?
I got tied off of 4 for sure, and Noah and I have a very similar attitude on the racetrack, and we train together, we prepare together, we know each other's every little bit about each other. So yeah, definitely.
Look like Logano right there.
And he took a swipe out of us in 3, and then came down, grabbed the hold of me, and a very big man wants to hold push policy here at Trackhouse. So hats off to everybody that hasn't held for
Look at this man holding him back.
There was times in the race where we did not have the grip and the balance in the car to do that. A couple good restarts at the end, and perfect match set of tires.
I love you, Ross. I love you so much, Ross.
Thanks, Ross.
Chastain finished 5th, while the 42 of
There will never be
5 laps down.
another Ross
NASCAR
Chastain.
race on weeknights. We're headed for Darlington next weekend. Next Sunday on FS1. Race day at 1:30, and the Cup race from Darlington at 3 p.m. Eastern Time next Sunday. Coming right up on FS1, the Birmingham.
That makes up for the Red Sox losing, and that makes up for Kyle crashing.
Enjoy the game.
And that finish too, like damn. All right, well I want to let this get to 4 hours. We're gonna stretch this out. I want to let this get. let this get on an even 4-hour stream. So, fucking USFL. Yo, Jaden. Yo, man, what the fuck?
Look at that. There's 4 maulers on that side of the football, so you're creating a one-on-one. Williams does a great job getting the linebacker from Birmingham.
That's a fucking like. That's a racing orgasm right there. Is when you just see a fight. That's literally like a racing fan like orgasming. But yeah, I will be live for the Suns in about an hour at 8. I'll be live for the Suns game. I will end this stream and then go live for that. For next week, trucks are on Friday at 7:30. I know I work Friday. I work Friday 3 to 10. That's such a weird shift. But yeah, I work Friday 3 to 10. So I don't think I'll be live for that. Maybe I'll be live for the end of it. I'm not sure. So maybe it'll last that long. Who knows? That'd be cool. Kind of doubt it. Xfinity is next Saturday at 1:30, and I work do I work Saturday? I work 8 to 6 Saturday, so I will not be live for that. And then Sunday at Darlington at 3, so I'll be live at 2:45 for that. So yeah. But yeah, I'll be live for the Suns in a bit. I'll see you guys at 8. I'm gonna let this get to 4 hours. Let's let this get to 4 hours. Stretch it out. Got to stretch it all out. Good race. Larson got loose. It was a good race. Probably race of the year.
Made field goals.
Is Pittsburgh going to make this fucking USFL field goal? Yes. All right, y'all. Fun times today. Great race. I want to thank you guys for watching, and peace out.
Will take the field next, trailing by a field goal.
They ordered pineapple. You gotta smell the butt to know if it's right.
You're not